Okay, we're heckin' going.
We heckin' going.
I'm gonna buy time for YouTube to not be mad by quickly reading out our list of patrons, which includes Adam DeHarp, Architect 10, Blackest Doji, Carlos, Dragon, Ferris, Flightless Iceberg, Jerry, Vasquez, Just for the Faint, Jonathan Sandoval, Legendary Boston, Regent Raptor, Rise of Kenji, Rogue Robin, Sharvor, Sean Pryor, some guy named Bob, 723, and Varen the Crow. If you like what we do and want to see us do more, consider supporting us on Patreon. Get access to audio downloads and more fun stuff there. And it helps us out and supports us. Thank you for support, patrons and stuff.
Thank you.
Also, not that we've been having any problem with the YouTube futzing with the age restrictions and advertiser guidelines, but this is also why you should support creators on services such as Patreon. Anyway, okay. We've been going for like 50 seconds. That's not going to compress anywhere. I think we're good.
Nice.
Yuki dookie.
So, let me close that tab. All right, we're back. It's GenSekai. We took a little break for some real life stuff. I'm sipping my coffee, so I expect my brain to slowly start picking up speed.
Happy Christmas Hanukkah Ramadonica.
A Festivus for the rest of us.
Dang, real good. My coffee's nice also, but that was a good wombo combo there. So, last time you guys arrived in Venetus, it was cool. Literally, well, it's actually kind of warm there, but like cool warm.
I was like, is it Italy essentially, or the Iberian Peninsula?
Yeah, it's definitely very Mediterranean.
Yeah.
A lot of the names and plot points I'm going for are in fact very Italian. Yes, you will see.
It's Italo-Spain, basically.
Yeah, you will have seen me borrow a lot from a lot of things here. Trust me, there's some proper nouns later. Anyway, after dropping off Diantha de Arcadia at the Bard's College so she can continue her ongoing adult education in being a bard.
Yo.
Which, I guess is something she wants to do with her life.
Seems good for her.
She was okay at it. I think I succeeded on some verse checks. But not all of them. That's why she needs to go to college. But at the college campus, you met Ruth LaRue, a adventurer who also graduated from the Red Tower and was Ryahn Senpai, in case you didn't pick up on that subtle hint there.
Mm-hmm.
And after,
I think I literally said that in character.
Yes, I think that happened at some point. After completely derailing all of your collective train of thoughts and offering you guys a job, maybe? Question mark?
We don't know what's happening.
She sped away to go back with the rest of her adventuring group who are waiting for you to check in at the Sleeping Sands. After which you guys promptly took the rest of the day to go shopping.
I love shopping.
And also a little bit of crafting.
Wait, this is important, Omega. Is it the Sleeping Sands or Sands?
It's definitely Sands.
Okay. Whether you got it.
No, it's a joke. It's a reference. Dallas, pray return.
Oh, Jesus.
But also, it's alliterative now. I'm a hecking genius.
I mean, we gotta go visit Ryahn to get some primal quests. We gotta go fight more primals.
I don't want to go fight a fucking primal.
You probably don't want that.
That sounds like a big.
I'll fight a primal. Bring it.
I have some very high end stats for elemental. You guys could fight a mountain lord. He's literally a mountain.
No.
I will say this. We don't have a.
We also don't have the buffs to not get mind controlled. So
we don't have a god's blessing, so we probably shouldn't.
Fuck you. Yes, I do.
I'm about to say, three of you don't.
The knife
really good at being blessed.
Is apparently blessed by a god, or a really angry blacksmith. One of the two.
It's true. He also, one of you has possibly a ghost sword going on.
I think it is related to what's her name, the god Lucky follows, Verna. That's right.
Verna's
there was some
connected
giant
to any and all
shenanigans,
things.
I just thought Verna was specifically. Isn't Verna specifically the god of I hate giants?
Yes.
No.
Somewhat. Both can be correct.
It's about the giants that.
Welcome to theology. Anyway, we're not here to discuss theology yet. But basically, you guys took your time to shop around and get in shenanigans. And so it is the dawn of a new day. Everybody should make sure that their strain thresholds are cleared. If you've got any wounds, you can probably knock one or two of those off.
Just heard that giant bong bong noise in my ear.
All your things. I can tell you guys that I have 3 overarching quests planned for Venetus. One of them is not quite done yet because I was a little sleepy today. So I've got some of the sketch out of that one, but I'll just use my writing, where you can pick it up at some later point when I'm done with it.
Mhm.
As per my own notes on the subject, once you finish writing it, Slowpoke. Yes, I wrote that note to myself.
Dude, self-deprecation is the greatest motivation.
I wish
But
it worked.
It
primarily, I assume right now the only thing you've got on the hook is speaking to Ruth and her crew. So, what will we be doing this fine
I
morning?
just took strain from you saying that.
Listen,
What
the
do you
coffee's
say
not
on
gone yet.
damage?
Well, let's see here. We are. What district did we settle in? I know we settled in something with.
I think you said to go on the beachfront.
Yeah, because I wanted a place with a view.
Yeah, it's called the Blue Window.
Yes.
Which is another reference. Boom, got you.
But honestly, I spent most
blew
of
his
my
house,
nights.
blew his little window.
I spent most of my nights crafting, and then I dragged Ryahn to the Red Lanterns. Shenanigans were had. We will never speak of them again.
Yes, we will never speak of that night.
Mm-hmm.
I was hungry for one thing over the night.
Justice.
And that thing was justice.
Yes, we all know.
Dallas, every time you say that, I just image you like half buried in a dumpster.
No.
No.
He fell into a pile of flour sacks last time.
I know, but I'm more saying that every time he says that, I image him like half in a.
I'm definitely trying to
just
put
somewhere
out.
buried under garbage.
I'm trying to put out
Can you
booster
imagine
gold
him as
energy,
Buster
and I
Crouch?
hope I am succeeding.
Booster Gold. That's a strange one.
I love booster gold.
Such a dork.
He's such a.
I know, it's great.
He's such a fame chaser. It's great.
All right, but
at least his friendship with Beetle's great.
All right, so I do want to remind everyone. I do want to bring this up because it might come up, it might not. But remember, I have replaced my lantern with a
spooky ghost lantern.
Yes, but it's better than a ghost lantern. It's a full-on spirit lantern because instead of just going out to short like a regular lantern, it reaches all the way fucking out to medium. It can be very bright indeed.
It also works underwater.
Yes.
Yeah, it's magic.
Magic. But
my side thing.
the thing I want you all to remember is that while you are under its light, you will all upgrade your perception checks to notice hidden things by 1. In addition to that, I have just picked up heightened awareness, and how that does is if you are standing within close of me, you will add 1 blue to your perception checks. If you are standing within engaged of me, you will add 2 blue to your perception checks.
Yep.
So if you are trying to look at anything and you are anywhere near me, you will probably have some bonuses. So
that may be relevant.
So, well, I think there's only really 2 things we can do. Well, technically there's 3, but we're probably not going to do this third one until we're done with everything here. Because this is basically the kickoff point where we can go visit the Sapphire Isles, which is something that I want to do and I want to introduce you all to. But, like I said, that's kind of that's a journey, and that's a journey and a half on its own.
Yep. Yeah, it's a ways.
Yeah.
And
take boat to get there.
Yeah.
Or, hypothetically, your new friends have an airship.
Mm-hmm.
It's in dry dock right now. But Ruth did mention something about them working on getting it fixed. So
Yes.
If you help them out, it's possible you could bum a free ride.
The other 2 things is we could either go to the Adventurers Guild to check in, see if there's any work there, or we just go straight up and talk to Ruth and her crew.
I know we at least reported what we did on the way.
What?
I mean, we have been summoned. Also, I believe I was bunking at the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get some money before, so I don't end up broke in like a few days. So, but that's it.
Well, if Ruth and crew are on a job, obviously they're gonna pay us, right?
Well, did we get paid for the
Yes.
escort mission? Right. Okay. Yeah.
I think we
I forgot if we were
calculated
waiting
all
on that
that
or
out.
not. I forgot.
No, you
Well,
got paid.
It
You
would be
just
this
spent
morning,
it.
but I think you guys spent it all. At worst. I think maybe you guys waited long enough in the afternoon.
I did not, because
Well,
I
no,
spent all my money on the last.
I think I wrote
yeah.
it down. Just to remember if I did or not. How much did we get for the job? Because I'm just trying.
1,000
to remember.
each.
Okay. Then we
Yeah.
probably did. All right, moving on.
There
Yes,
you go.
I'm pretty sure you did get it because Lucky needed the money.
Yes, I did to immediately make.
everyone
money until I
everyone
spent
did.
it.
Right.
That's why I'm once again Big Daddy Rich Pants.
For now, anyway, until you want to buy your next
What is my
thing.
gold right now?
That's true. No, I did technically commission something. Is that ready?
No, I think he said you need to wait a couple days. It's only been like
Yeah.
a day. It is, morning of day 2 in Venetus.
True.
Oh yeah, so I applied for my private lodges. I wrote some letters. I got my escort pay. Built my spirit lantern. Did the red lantern visit. Yes. I have 586 gold left.
I commissioned a pair of alchemical wings.
Well, my thoughts on what to do is it wouldn't hurt to just check the board at the Adventurers Guild first before doing anything else, just to see what else is there.
Don't want
I mean, if you
Yeah.
communicated to Mortis, I am right here.
I mean, we don't have fucking link beads, so if we're
Right,
not
we
staying in
don't.
the same
Never
place,
mind.
I can expurgate this a little. If you go and check the board, there is nothing directly inside of your level and pay rate right now.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, I feel like we should check anyway, just for like, I see. No work.
We should buy link beads at some point.
Link beads would probably be neat. How much were those?
But that requires cash.
450
450?
each.
Yeah.
The city's a -2 rarity, so I think it would actually be easy to buy.
It should be easy to roll, but everybody would need the cash.
I do
which
not
I
have
don't
the cash.
know.
Well, I have the
Yeah,
cash to
you
buy
need to
me
pay-
one. I don't know if
I
everyone
do
else
as
has the
well,
cash.
but I need to something else. So we'll worry about it later.
But shopping
Do it
later.
there. Yeah, we already did shopping last time.
Yes.
Very unsuccessful.
So that
happens.
means that Ryahn should take the lead, since she's the one with the end, technically.
By the way, Lucky, you were roboting a little bit
Oh
tonight.
yeah, I was.
Oh, no.
That's why I reconnected for me because I wasn't sure.
Hang on, let me
No,
look here.
it's everybody. He's getting a little scratchy.
It says I'm green. I'll disconnect and reconnect it real quick here.
Connection issue.
No, I think roboting is usually due to your connection.
Actually.
You're getting garbled.
It could be
means
the
there's
no
some kind of
connection.
lag or
How do I
something
sound
somewhere.
now?
We'll see if it cleans up.
I was happy for the last few minutes, so I wasn't sure.
Hello. Am I robot?
Hello.
Sounds
Still
No, you
slightly
are.
there.
It's fine.
Okay.
Still slightly there, but it might be just mine.
That last one was a little compressed. We'll just see if it goes. Anyway, if I can't understand Lucky, I will ask him to repeat. Okay, so you want to go?
We pray
Those
return to
hands.
the Sleeping Sands.
Got it. So the Sleeping Sands is another beachfront tavern. It's not really that far from where you guys are staying, though you probably have to wait a little bit for Mortis to come to you. Because he has an aversion to sleeping in comfy beds. Wait.
No, I just didn't sleep.
Yeah, that was the joke. I
Yeah.
was like, wait a second.
Why pay for a room I'm not going to use?
But it's probably actually, right on a walk next to the white sand beach. There's some lovely staircases right on down to a couple of private docks and, a lovely section of beach. Probably got a little outdoor dining area that's right on the sand with the little umbrellas and everything.
Yeah.
It's nice. There's a little sign of like a guy sleeping on a sand dune. And I assume all of you are here, but Ryahn is taking lead.
Yep, I shall head inside.
Right. You push open the door. You're in an open, tavern type area. There's, stairs to go up to rooms on top. And, you start to pause and survey. And then almost immediately you hear, oh, hey, Ryahn, over here. Hey.
I should mention, just in case
Definitely
this
follow
matters,
the voice to look over that direction and.
just in case this matters, I'm not in my armor right now.
All right.
I'm in my my trench coat, essentially.
Coat. If you were not a zombie robot man, you might be uncomfortable. But you
What is the
are
layout
not
of this
usually
place
bothered
anyway?
by, niceties of overheating. But yeah, so it's Ruth calling you from the back. She's sitting at a table with 3 other lady adventurer looking types. So you go over. There's a brief discussion you can hear about, oh, is that him? Yeah, of course that's him. It took him long enough, kind of a thing. Ruth, gets up, handshake, morning. Hey, breakfast,
see you,
anyone?
Ruth.
And then, good.
I said, good to see you, Ruth.
she starts talking about, okay, breakfast, coffee, anyone? And then gets interrupted by one of the people there. There is a, I can tell you the rough assemblage. There are 3 people here. There is a dwarf with long copper-colored hair. She wears up in a braid. She's got, turquoise eyes, smattering of freckles. Appears to have a permanent smudge of soot or grease across her nose. And is wearing, heavy work gloves and a leather coverall over. You would probably say looks like some kind of captain's coat, very naval, a little beat up. She's kind of sitting in one of the chairs, boots propped up on the table. There is a even for a Longu, a large Longu woman, very tall, wearing some kind of looks like a rough spun martial artist's kind of tunic, like what you would associate with monks, but got some exotic black banded dragon scale mail over it. And naturally, having been inspired by my long tenure as a dragoon, there is a cutout exactly over her abs. Don't ask me how that works.
Kinship is born.
Those of you would notice she is carrying a large-looking axe, and Leona, you would recognize that as a so-called dragoon axe, which is a axe that is also a gun.
Gun axe.
They're very rare outside of Longu.
So wait, what does this person look like other than the armor?
She's tall. You can't really see a lot because she's, like I said, she's wearing some mail covering her. Got a vaguely, dragon or maybe a little bit like a Hanya looking mask. Covers her face completely. Dragon horn sticking out the front. Long dark hair.
Oh no, wait. So that is the Longu then?
Yes, that's the Longu.
Okay.
She's wearing armored gauntlets that are wrapped in these weird kind of like brassy goldenish chains all the way around. That's neat. Anyway, and our last member of the team is, funnily enough, another Porq. She is also a lady. She's kind of tall and athletic for a Porq, though I'm sure she's, of a decent level of thickness on the body slider. But, taller, fit. She's wearing a simple tunic with the sleeves ripped off. And, simple breeches. She has... sorry, chicken. The color of her clan paint is on her, a little bit on her face and arms. It is chalk white, slate gray, and red, and patterns of clouds and thunderbolts. And she's carrying a big hammer. A hammer of war across her back. And her hair is dyed red. So that's who's around. I assume you guys kind of crowd around the table yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I take up space, so I won't necessarily crowd in.
Okay. You'll stand back a little bit.
Yeah.
I should probably also mention I only have my my not potentially offensive sword.
Okay. All right. You have your regular shiny sword. You are leaving your sick ass sword of giant revenge at home.
Well, it's just occasionally that may inspire certain opinions of me, so gotta be careful.
And of course, to recap, Ruth is a rabbit folk beastman, so she has big white ears, long legs. She does have a little tail. Her eyes are pink also because she's like an albino rabbit. And she's wearing a big red hat because she's the mage from the Red Tower. It's obvious. So,
What we do.
Yeah, what's your thing? You give her the secret hat handshake. So, as I said, the dwarf kind of cuts Ruth off and says, all right, okay, listen, they're here now. We've been waiting a day. We got to get this underway. Ruth is like, oh, Captain, don't be like that. And she's like, we'll be polite. Good day to you, sir. I am Petra Rosedaughter, formerly of Clan Stover. I am the captain of the Heavenly Maiden, which is our airship, such as it is. Hello, good day to you.
Pleasure to meet you.
These are my associates. You already know Ruth. This is Sheena Tigerfist. The Longu just kind of nods. And my other associate is Jessica Stormdrummer. Porter, you probably recognize that name. Porq don't do a lot of surnames. Usually, you probably recall vaguely Stormdrummer as another Porq clan. You can choose to roll something on that if you want.
I will roll a geography.
All right, make me an easy check.
Would I be able to roll on Stover or no?
Probably not. You don't know.
Okay.
You wouldn't know enough.
That's
this
dumb of
resource
me.
works. I don't think anybody does. You need some difficulty dice in there, buddy. It's only one.
Yep.
Basically, just wanted to check if they were a North clan, but apparently no.
No, that clan is not knowledgeable to you. Okay, with 3 success and advantage. All right, Porter, you remember this story pretty well. The Stormdrummer clan is not from an area where you are from. They are actually from the Highlands area, or close to the north end of the Polis League.
Oh.
Mortis could have also made this check at a decreased difficulty, but he was thinking about something else. But you remember that they were a coastal, a seafaring clan. They did a lot of their work in hunting, specifically leviathans, sea drakes, and other big, scary water creatures, you know?
Big game hunters?
Yeah.
Okay.
And did a little bit of a war with the forces of darkness across the Shade Sea, because that's where they were. You recall that about a year ago, they were actually raided by the forces of the Demon King. And almost all of them were killed or captured.
Oh, Jesus.
They have the clan has gone defunct since then. So this is clearly one of the remaining members, and she is very proud to display it.
Noted.
Again, given the fact that she's rocking in the...
Note to self, I really need to remember to start getting me my clan war paint. I keep forgetting about it.
I will also say, with that one advantage, well, obviously you can tell her Porqly association, given her simple vestments and the hammer of war, which possibly has some additional adornments, you probably get the divine DL that she is probably also a cleric and would be one of Heraklion, Scion of Fire and Freedom. Because the hammer.
Big hammer, yes.
Freedom!
Bonk. But yeah, so
Ryahn will return the introductions by introducing everyone, starting with Porter. I forget if Ryahn knows Porter's clan name at all.
it's come up before, so yeah, you should.
So probably designate him as High Priest of Verna, Leona Skystride, and then Mortis. You guys don't really have titles, unfortunately, so nothing to add there.
Yeah, you don't have to add my titles among friends.
I technically do, but I haven't really gotten into it, so you wouldn't know it.
Fair enough.
Probably not worth it anyway.
When Porter is introduced, Sheena leans forward a little bit and kind of says low in Longu, "Oh, Kinbuta."
Oh, you saw them before?
Are you saying that out loud?
I whisper it back to her.
Okay. In Longu?
Yeah.
Okay. She kind of turns to you and gives you the secret dragon nod, you know, the respectful head tilt, and she says, loud enough that Porter could understand her, but she is speaking in Longu still. She says that I am from the Black Dragon Gate Temple. Once upon a time, I heard a story that the legendary Kinbuta embarrassed one of my senior senpai. Just gonna pitch that one to Lucky and let him have fun with it.
Kinbuta.
He can decide what that means. But she kind of, you know.
Porter will laugh a bit louder. He doesn't know. He's not fully versed in Longu, but he has a passive memory, and he can recognize the term Kinbuta.
Yeah.
What's Kinbuta mean?
Golden pig.
Yeah. It's Lucky established that that was Porter's nickname when he was abroad in Longu, because he's traveled a lot of places.
Yes.
That's fair.
But yeah, so Rose daughter here, who Ruth refers to as Captain Pepper, because she's called Petra. Says like, all right,
Spicy enough.
clearly we need a bigger table. Hey, can I get a bigger table over here? There's some scooching of tables and chairs.
I will offer to carry them.
Yes.
Muscle
yes,
detectives get to work. Yeah. I'm never gonna let this joke die.
Pepper is kind of like, no, you got a big one. You got a couple big ones. It's good. All right.
It offsets the balance.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Right.
Sorry for keeping to doing this. I would have also put makeup on myself,
All right. I think that's come up before. Sure.
so I do not look like a stitched Frankenstein monster person.
All right. Alrighty. So you get the tables put together. I assume you guys sit down. Ruth will follow up on her. I almost said threat. Her comment to get coffee and breakfast if you guys want to take an order. Petra will tap her booted foot on the table impatiently. She will take out her two very finely crafted looking dwarven pepper boxes and, fiddle with them to kill time.
I
And
will
then
order coffee.
once everybody is underway, she's like, okay. Turns to Ryahn and is like, all right, I understand you are an associate of my good associate and scholar and gentlewoman, Ruth LaRue. Ruth just kind of nods.
Yes, I am.
All right.
I know her from the World Tower.
And it sounds like we may have some other familiar faces. A side glance at, Sheena Tigerfist in her commentary. But normally I wouldn't go for this kind of. I guess nepotism's not the right word, but you know what I mean. But we're in a little bit of a pinch here. As you heard, we own an airship. It's called the Heavenly Maiden. It's a modified Rubian Excelsior class airship. It's a little worse for the wear right now. Do you guys want the backstory first or the job?
What do you feel more comfortable going with?
We're
I
talking
will
about
wait for
airships right
Ryahnn's
now and
lead.
captains. I have no idea what I'm fucking doing right now.
Yeah, I will look to Ryahn.
Yes, look
Just
to
go
Ryahn.
ahead and give us the details of the job, and you can fill in any relevant backstory as needed.
All right, so we'll skim over the exact details of the business, but I guess it is important to mention. What do you guys know about Rallus the Deathless?
Rallus the Deathless. That sounds like.
Can I roll on that?
I want to roll for that. Actually.
Yeah, sure. Anybody who wants to try, go ahead and give me a hard no rules check for history.
I'll definitely give that a roll.
Yeah.
Hard, you say?
You did. Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting. I actually just upped that this session.
Okay, Porter remembers things. Leona doesn't know shit. Makes sense. You're not from here.
Ironically, I just remembered I also just bought a new tree.
Deathless. That's not a title someone calls himself lightly.
Something with putting your soul in an egg, maybe?
No.
Close, but no cigar. All right, so Porter's the only one who outright knows anything. So I will give the group the exposition, and you can, insert the parts you know about, or ask me for clarification of your own knowledge because you rolled pretty good. For Mortis and Ryahn, that name definitely sounds familiar, but to you guys, it feels like, is that like a fairy story or a proverb or something? But Captain Pepper will go on and say, "Oh no, it's quite real. He's the leader of the Black Skull Pirates."
Oh.
So the short version of the legend is Rallus the Deathless used to be one of Lemuria's bronze legionnaires. They're big, scary constructs that protected their senators. His body was real beat up by the schism and stuff and left in Lemurian ruin. And then some time ago, I am not exactly sure because I wasn't there, a dark sorcerer recovered his body and attempts to give it a new core of black aetherite to make it a vessel for his own body. But it didn't work, and Rallus gained a malevolent will and intelligence. He killed the sorcerer and took over the crew of pirates and slavers the sorcerer hired, and has been sailing the Shade Sea ever since.
I will
And
audibly hold back laughter at that statement.
So we got.
And when I say he's deathless, I'm not kidding you. We've been tracking this one for a little bit. We've been following the records in the Adventurers Guild. Every time an adventurer has seemed to have get him, some part of that heart of black aetheryte survives and makes its way back to his body, and he comes back. He's been sunk into the deepest abyss, frozen solid in a glacier, thrown in a volcano, crushed or torn apart, had his ship blown out from under him gods know how many times, and just years or decades later, he pops right back up.
Does that mean we have to go hunt him down?
I have a suggestion.
Put
Like,
aetheryte
hold
in his
on
thing?
to your questions and won't not let them finish.
Thank you. That's very respectful. She got a little visor. She tips at you.
Mhm.
Yeah. So his colors, the Black Skull Pirates, they've been seen flying on a ship. The Merdrakon is given trouble along the western coast. We all got our own reasons for getting into this, but we have indeed gotten into it and are trying to catch his boat. It's really fast, though, and probably the other way we can catch him is with our airship. Only when we tried that last time, it didn't work out so good, okay? So some stuff is broken. We broke some stuff, all right? That's fine. We're fixing it, though our contact down in Witchtown is being slow, and I don't know what the hell she's doing. I swear to, if this was back under the mountains, oh, I'd have words. Angry clacking of pepper boxes. Anyway, we can discuss that particular part of the job another time. It would possibly be hammers. So we're waiting on a fix for our parts. Our dealer will come through, or I'll find somebody else. By God, paid a lot of money for that boat. I better fly. That fly boat. We got a parts list we're working on now. But in particular, what Ruth was asking for a follow-up on is we got another job. It's is a little awkward, the specifics. But Ruth, why don't you take over this part? Petra kind of tugs at her collar. Ruth is like, "Yep, okay. It's pretty simple. We need to catch him, right? His boat, Magicon, it's fast. It's probably evil fast, you know, like things are. Things can be evil fast. Anyway, the plan is to get some navigational charts to catch up with him once the Heavenly Maiden is fixed. So we'll, you know, zoom right in, catch him when he's off guard. Airships can go all kinds of places that, you know, regular boats can't. Problem. I know where a cache of such navigational charts is for airships. They were left by Rubian airship pirates in the sewers and cisterns under the city. So, two things. One, that means I have to go. Though I guess I could probably go over the basics with Ryahn if he wants to. He could probably figure it out. But, you know, I'm familiar with it. The second thing, for certain reasons, and Petra jumps in, which we do not need to go into. Anyway, for due to a miscommunication, several members of our adventuring party are not allowed to enter the waterways. They have been verboten from the sewers. So that's kind of why we need to hire another adventuring group to come help us out.
Is there a pause for questions here?
No, it's more like a pause for just
Shame.
we let that one hang in a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
And then she says, we do also have another thing. We're working with another guy waiting down at the guild hall, but that will require some subtlety that my particular group is not really good at. So there's a guy waiting down at the Adventurers Guild for some contacts too, but we can talk about that later. It's more subcontracting. So now she's like, any questions? Smiles.
I mean, I can tell you exactly how to deal with the pirate.
No, you.
Well,
You don't kill him. Instead, you trap him under a big rock.
Didn't you hear
Trust me, it'll work.
That happened already, though.
Dallas? I mean, not Dallas.
Yeah.
Morty? Once you trapped under a big rock?
Exactly.
And
I know it works.
And where are you right now?
Yes, but someone else let me out. So you put a sign that says, "Do not let evil pirate out."
Well, then
I'm pretty sure
another
that means
sorcerer
someone
will
else will let him out just because.
Another sorcerer will just do it.
Ruth looks really, really enthusiastic about this plan for a little bit until the rest of you talk her down. Petra is looking at you guys like, oh my god.
Okay.
I see that there is one in every group.
So, a solution for
I
that.
choose to take that as a compliment.
Is it possible to make, I guess, some kind of, counter aetherite to put the energy into?
Well, we don't have to focus. That's not
Okay.
Sorry.
We
Out of
we all got
character.
our own
That's-
reasons for tracking down Rallus the Deathless and the Merdricon and the Black Skull Pirates. It's very complicated. I'm sure we can all tell you about our backstories later. Suffice it to say, out of goodness of our hearts and as active adventurers, we're gonna thump him good. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do after we thump him. I kind of want to fire him out of a cannon and see how far he can fly. But I don't know. The other girls might have some plans.
Leona, I'm pretty sure they've been thinking about this for a while, so anything we come off the cuff is probably not going to do it. Rather,
I also want to put out, that's not actually our, out of character, that's not actually our business.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But question about the waterways and whatnot, I'm not asking what you did, but whatever was you did, is it going to end up being a problem for us taking care of it?
No. Ruth explains. There obviously the city's pretty big and old, so there's a lot of fresh waterway channels to get water from the mountains down to the sea. There's drains, there's sewers, there's lots of cisterns for fountains and artistic stuff. But they're important. So by order of the Duke, only adventurers with special permission and the water workers are supposed to go down there. And let's just say, once again, for unspecified reasons, certain miscommunications. The fine members of my association, Ruth, specifically eyeballs Petra and Sheena Tigerfist, are not allowed that permission into the sewers. So I don't really
it wasn't poison.
this alone. What did you say?
Good to know it wasn't poison.
I mean, if you want to say technically, sewers could be like a poison.
Anyway, so about that special permission, can anyone get it, or does someone have to do something fancy?
Oh no. Again, it's a little awkward. I am already cleared to go in because the Rubian airship pirate charts. It's just my friends are explicitly prevented.
Right.
That makes sense.
And it's not necessarily something I want to solo. I'm quite talented in fields of the arcane and the martial combat. But Rubians, airship pirates can be quite creative. There might be some traps and some doodads. There'll also be a lot of swimming. Not my best at swimming.
Swimming,
There's not a lot of ocean in the Red Mountains.
How much swimming are we talking here? Are we get up to our chest, full submersion, maybe get our feet
She kind of pulls out and starts rifling through some old sheets of parchment and stuff with some notes and some sketches. Well, it's above sea level, so we probably shouldn't be above our heads, but there may be pools of standing water that could be waist deep. And I guess there might be some cisterns that we don't want to fall into, but it's not going to be flooded. I don't think so.
Which is this, I guess, pirates' cash.
Well, not very. It's secret pirates. They're airship pirates from Rubia. It's kind of a niche thing. Sorry, am I being too presumptuous? I understand you are also foreign, like my good friend Sheena Tigerfist. Sheena just kind of folds her arms and just yeah.
Porter will turn to Ryahn and sound well, like I said, everyone has to go through the sewers at some point. I don't see anything necessarily wrong with it.
No, I have no problem with helping it. If Ruth is already authorized to go into the sewers, it might better give us a reason to ask for permission as well from the guild.
I think Ruth got it covered. As long as we don't go knocking over any walls or breaking anything fancy, I think we'll be all right.
Yes, and since the only thing we really need is the charts, obviously this will be keep anything you find in there, and we can also exchange the normal going rate for a dungeon clear.
Porter doesn't remember that, so I look at Ryahn to remind him what that is.
It's 3K.
Oh, 3K.
Yeah.
Total.
Just to ask, the reputation of these buccaneers, are they quite what type of
Black
pirate
Skull
are
pirates are they're the worst of the worst. They're followers of
so I
the
don't have
forces
to
of
feel bad
darkness.
for what I'm about to do.
Yeah, followers of the forces of darkness and stuff. It's real complex.
Always good to check.
In fact, is why our friend Jessica Stormdrummer's out for them. Some of them guys are associated with some gentlemen she met and hit with a hammer.
Oh.
Jessica
Porter
kinda-
has a big moment of understanding now.
Yes, they all said they have their own reasons for in this job. So it's a like basically I'm setting this up for in the future if you guys do want to come along for this part, which you probably do because it sounds cool. You get to fight
I get to fight I get to fight pirate me from a different dimension.
Fight reminds me of something else I can't talk about.
But it's basically set up like what would be called in this context a raid. Like you guys are gonna go on a extended chase quest chain to go, bonk this guy in his boat.
Yeah.
I'm
excited for
but
this.
All of them have a reason for doing it that is not just because this guy called Rallus the Deathless is kind of a problem and we should thump him. But also they all have their own reasons, which you guys can get into if you want to hang out with any of these people. But yeah, so that's the general vibe on
I just needed to
this
check
quest, by the way,
because-
which is called The Maiden's Favor.
So, question: are the pirates that are in the sewers a member of the same
There's no actual
crew?
pirates in the sewers. It's an
It's
old.
a sewer.
Oh, it's
cache
an
of
okay.
sharks.
It's like a safe house or something.
My bad. For some
That's
reason I
not to
thought
say that there will
But
not
when-
be things in the sewer for you to punch.
No, I understand. I just for some reason because it technically makes sense for pirates to stow away in the waterways, but
yeah.
Used to.
I believe the ones that were trying to get the charts from are Rubian Sky Pirates.
Yes.
Or were, anyway.
Pirates aren't universally always the same in every culture, so I have to make sure how much whoop-ass I want to open on them.
Captain Pepper will pop up and say, I understand you, but don't say that too loudly around here. The Police League really, really upset at the freebooters.
I understand. I'm from up north. I think the translation is just a little different in the word.
Jessica Stormdrummer kind of, nods.
All right, Master Ryahn, do you want to head out sooner or later? I'm pretty sure you need to...
Well, it's still early in the day. Do you think we need any preparations before we head into the sewers?
I'm ready to go anytime.
Everybody's on back order for me.
How about the rest of you lads and ladies? Leona, you got anything else? Do you need another blade?
No.
Like I said,
I'm
we're going
waiting for
underground.
parts.
Might not have the best sight lines and all that.
Adjust the goggles over face. I think I'll manage.
Righto.
And the rest of them are just kind of like, well, in the meantime, I will probably continue to put pressure on figuring out our airship parts. If you guys want to go take your own crack at that, that's fine. It's a sub-objective you can do for more funds. But otherwise, we just have to kill time and find supplies to stock up our airship.
Actually, you mentioned... sure, I like poking sub-objectives. Oh...
You're gonna more take a look at it, yeah.
I'm sorry. Is it just me or is Axe quiet for me or for people?
Oh, I was probably sorry.
A little
He
quiet,
was
but
probably
not like
side talking
super
last
quiet.
Like Axe, I'm gonna say this: if you want to say something and you don't really want people to hear it, or like, if you want to make like a joke or something, just type it out and don't mutter it.
There, I was saying just Ryahn and Mortis should check it because they probably can actually get it done. We'll see what it is.
Well, we gotta see what it is first.
I mean, I've never seen an airship before. Well, I've seen one. I've never worked on one, but
Well, we got a parts list. Petra, reaches into her coat and pulls it out. We got 3 bits that are damaged. We need a new etheric compressor. We need some anchor talismans, and we maybe kind of sort of got to fix the lightning mast.
The lightning mast.
Yeah, it's a very important part.
What's a lightning
The
mast?
void lightning strikes during the voyage.
Whoa.
Yeah. Up in the clouds. It's very important. We may listen. The airship, it's great. I may have pushed it a little harder than it was supposed to be pushed, but we're going to fix that with new parts. She will probably, pass down the table, the parts list to Ryahn. We got an artificer down in Witchtown who's supposed to be fixing the new parts up for us. Her name is Ione Metarose. She's kind of an oddball, but she's supposed to be good at what she does. If you guys want to go knock on her door and see what she's doing. Well, better you than me. Clack, clack. Rotates pepper box barrels.
Well, we'll see what we can do. Interesting parts. As Ryan seems mesmerized by the part list for the moment.
Yep. Oh yeah, you said you haven't seen an airship up close, so you probably don't know what those do off the top of your head, though you can guess.
Well, out of
Anchor
character, do we
talismans,
want to
for instance,
actually
probably has
go
something to
run
do
down to Witchtown and, bang on some doors, or do you want to head straight to the sewers?
I was figuring Witchtown might be something we do after we get done with the sewers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was thinking other order, but yeah.
Yeah, because I guess
You
it
can
just
accomplish your
overlaps.
stuff
Yeah,
in
might
any
as well.
and like I said, they have a contact who's running down something else for them, which is a technically separate quest line at the Adventurers Guild. I assume you guys will want to, take care of this stuff in a certain order so we can get back to that one. But if you want to check in on that job at any time, they have a guy chilling back there.
And no guy.
I guess we'll do
It's
this and then
so funny you did that voice for that guy they know. Anyway,
Hey, yo.
sewers?
You'll at least tell us if like certain jobs were like you.
Yes,
you
yes,
could-
I would
could
warn
do
you if
while doing
anything's
the other
timed.
job kind of thing
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, I would warn you about anything time sensitive or exclusive. These can be done in any particular order.
Cool.
All right, cool.
All right, well, Morty, I think you better head back to... Actually, Morty, where'd you leave your stuff?
Oh, I left it in the cart.
Oh. Well, go get tooled up, big guy.
It is probably a good idea.
Does his accent always change like that?
What accent?
Morty is very confused.
On many levels.
Don't worry, he's a good boy. He's a good lad. Just don't get between him and evil. He might run you over.
I'm still not sure.
I feel like
evil
Patrick just
truly
kind
is.
of like adjusts her brain and says, well, he's tall, so that's useful. I assume he has something related to hitting things with other things.
Yes.
Something like that.
He enjoys getting hit also, with armor on.
It's not a fetish. He swears.
I don't think he
What's a
knows what that is.
fetish?
There you go.
Listen, I don't want to presume anything about anybody, but our big one also enjoys striking things and possibly being struck.
Violence is very enticing.
Gina just kind of, There is an art to being punched.
Peru.
See? He gets it.
Gina's usually very
Big mood.
not helpful.
All right, okay. Any prep stuff you want to do for underneath the water?
Let me double check real quick.
Yeah.
I have a health potion, an energy potion, and 2 flasks of lodestone powder, so I guess my potion is collect. I have a healing kit.
Or I need a second potion. though.
Oh, wait.
Kinda-
Actually.
By the way, this in case it wasn't obvious, this is the thing that the sewer is the thing that I did at Dungeon Lair.
Yeah.
It's very cute. I will show it to you later because I didn't do layers, but this will be ye old dungeon crawl, which we haven't done in a little bit.
Oh yeah, are you okay if I just spend the 50 to
Get a potion belt? No, it's fine.
All right, cool.
As discussed with other things I've been working on, once again, so the Shosa rules say that you can automatically resolve anything by coming to a mutually agreeable compromise, which apparently paying market price explicitly counts as. So yeah, they would have potion belts in this town.
I'm going to leave most of my ranged implements in the carts.
Fair.
Just because I don't think those will be useful.
See,
I
Porter
still
already
can't
has
search
his
documents
lantern.
easy, and now I feel like G-Dog is a little honest. Can anyone find the rarity and the price of healing herbs?
Sure.
herbs of
I
healing. Here. Here.
Like I said, because I heal healing check, but I use the only healing herbs I have, and I like to have a little bit of a stock up.
They
for
are
They
rarity
are
6, but
50.
only cost 50.
50.
Or a weird section they're in.
It's in gear and consumables because they're consumable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 50 per pop.
But they do have, was it success advantage or just success?
It's success advantage. When consumed, they add that automatically to your medicine checks.
Yeah, I'll just buy 4 market price.
That can be arranged. If you guys also want some other weird healing stuff, you could buy, loaf of elk bread.
Is lembas bread?
No. Elp bread. It is legally distinct.
Good.
When you can once per session consume a loaf to heal number of wounds equal to half your wound threshold instantly. And
That sounds very gross. I know it's not supposed to, but the phrase "consume a loaf" is not pleasant.
Yeah,
to think
sorry,
about.
that's how it's phrased. Yes.
Yeah.
After you do that, you also add a blue die, a boost die to all resilience checks for the rest of the encounter. I do not recommend purchasing a gaming table for the sewer mission.
Listen, I'm just gonna challenge all the monsters to a rousing game of fucking. I don't know. What do we have in here?
I think that helps with I guess.
Well, no, screw that. No, I'm gonna buy me a fucking pork ball. We're gonna play a fucking rousing game of pork ball, and everyone will walk away friends, just like they do in the sports anime. All right, so I bought me some healing herbs that will help me on some medicine checks because I only have 1 intelligence. Listen, I handle medicine like I handle cooking. Just rub some herb on it.
I understand.
You're a very immaculate cook.
Listen.
That's not the right word for it.
A lot of Porter's healings is a lot of tight bandages and poultices.
Look, Lucky, it's the whole it's the D&D trope of I know how to make a homemade explosive and you know not to do that.
Yes, that is definitely your character archetypes. Mortis I know has mechanics and int and can do things, but also sometimes those things are not good ideas.
I believe my wisdom equivalent. Oh no, I have 2 wisdom. It's not awful.
Your cunning's average, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll go fully loaded. Never a bad idea.
Cunning would be wisdom, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess so.
No, wisdom would be
No, cunning.
Really
Wisdom in D&D is very weird.
It really is.
It's a very weird stat. For the most part, cunning represents all of the perceptive, street smarts, and that instinctive knowledge.
I viewed wisdom as willpower.
Willpower is definitely usually your mental will defense type thing. So yeah, it's similar. Vigilance is a willpower skill, and vigilance is definitely the skill you roll to know that something bad is about to happen. Possibly that you are about to do something bad. So it kind of works like that.
All right, I am dropping off some of the things in the cart. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna bring my tools and stuff because you never know when you might need a woodworking or leatherworking kit, or a cook kit, or a healing kit. I have a lot of kits.
Tools come in kits.
But I do not need to bring probably need my spice rack or my flask of pixie sugar. Probably do not need a bedroll. If we spend more than a night in the fucking sewer, I'm gonna be fucking shook.
I just have the thing if I have them in my bag of holding, and I just don't think about it sometimes.
My bag of holding is literally filled with all my kits.
Fair.
Too much time in the sewer is not too bad.
Oh, actually, no, wait. I have 1 space left over because it's
Oh right, I forgot. You guys have working noses.
This should really start as more of a drainage ditch situation, a storm drain, but it's very complex and slightly maze-like under there. Lots of years of building on buildings.
Actually, no, I will bring my spice rack. I might have to make a meal. I don't need the pixie sugar, though.
Porter will bring his emergency spice rack.
Listen, I got a sports right with assorted spices. I don't even ask what spices they are. They're just the spices. Whatever spice I need, it's there.
When Ruth mentions maze-like, I will go out of the way to pick up a some chalk.
Sure. Yeah, you can pick up some chalk and stuff.
How expensive was like that special map that refreshes your area? It's like really expensive.
What's that? The Map of Mischief, I think it is.
That was called like the Marauders map.
No, that's from Harry Potter. We don't talk about that anymore.
Oh.
Yes, the Map of Mischief is an enchanted map. It looks like a blank roll, and then it starts to map stuff out. It's your autofill mini map. That is.
It's like the Arcane Slay and the Sneakers are all 3K for some reason.
The Map of Mischief is only 700, but it is rarity 8, so I'm gonna roll to make sure. It is also E1 because it's a big folding map thing.
I don't need it now, but maybe another time.
The reason why the Arcane Slate is 3K is other than the fact that it's really good. It's like it's got rare components. It's just flat. You're just better at stuff. You get a boost die on literally every intellect-based check while you were carrying a slate. Because it's a smartphone.
All right. Okay, I have stripped down my equipment a little bit.
That's good.
I decided I will take my bedroll. I feel weird
just
without
in case.
I really.
You never know when you got to bundle up.
I really should get a security blanket.
Yes, the blanket of security.
Mm-hmm. Porter has his staff. He has his spirit lantern hanging on it. He's in his robes. He has his direboar, leather brigandine on it. He's wearing some sick black gauntlets.
I'm
at 11 of mine.
I'm actually also gonna pause because we'll be going for about an hour and be right back.
Yeah.
Same.
I will pause then.
I have a lot of encumbrance left over.
I'm at 10 of 14 personally.
I have something that's technically better than a bag of holding. It's teleporting magical skeleton horse with saddlebags.
True.
How much is
It'll be a little hard to access that inside the sewer, though.
That's true.
But it does give you lots of loose.
I think it's 16E or something ridiculous.
That is pretty good.
Yes, because you added saddlebags to a skeleton horse that already has extra encumbrance because it's a fucking skeleton horse. It doesn't care about weight.
No, it's right. It's 18E because it's 12 plus the horse's E.
I think 12 is the horse's E and the saddlebags is the other 6. I'm pretty sure it is plus 6.
Might be that.
Anyway, baths. If everybody is ready with all of their implements and things.
Yes.
All right. Ruth directs you to meet her. Down by the beachfront. She basically will explain, the kind of the stuff I talked about. Venetus gets a lot of its fresh water from the mountains upland, so there's aqueducts and waterways. There's water mills and stuff and springs to let it all flow down into the cove. And this helps prevent flooding and landslides during the stormy season. But because Venetus is a very active city of trade and politics, the land is sloped down and covered with all kinds of other nonsense. Secret tunnels, underground vaults, stash houses, hidden entrances, whatever. And so, so you got all this stuff here. She goes with you as a guest, basically. She explains that the spot you're actually looking for, the cache, is probably a bit under the garment district, but the line she's found to find it is through a drain grate, which is in the beachfront. So she will take you there.
Cool.
You go down to the beach. There's like a little culvert. It's kind of paved over and slick. There is a padlocked grate. Ruth produces a key, undoes the padlock, creaks it open. And there it is. There's the deep, dark hole. Ruth says that this should go on for maybe 30 or 40 feet. And there should be an opening chamber, and then we'll have to start navigating from there. I'm the guest here. How do you want to handle this? Because, yes, this is a culvert. It's fairly narrow. It's rounded enough so that you guys don't have to worry about, really smacking your heads or anything, but it's definitely only enough room for you guys to go single file. And Mortis and maybe even Leona will have to duck a little bit.
How deep is the water?
In the culvert, the water right now, minimal. It's like, you know, a faint trickle at the bottom. Inside the chamber, you may find different heights because this one is obviously slanted to drain. So,
Okay.
All right. Well, I think. Well, Morty, I think you're gonna want to take a lead as usual. Am I right?
Yes.
All right. I'll follow you up with my lantern. It's very nice. It's very bright. Please.
It will be good.
As I please ignore the the small giggles you hear here and there. They're friendly, I swear.
You're having
I
a
just
good
want to
time.
help.
That's okay. I'm used to hearing giggling in my head when no one's around.
All right, but that sets on number 1 and number 2. Leona, I think you should probably bring up the rear here. You got your own pair of eyes, and we don't want anything sneaking up behind us and maybe getting one of the other squishies. No offense, Ruth.
Oh,
no, none taken. I am not the most. Let's see. How did you phrase this about your friend? I'm not really keen on taking hits, as it were. But I am. I'm fairly skilled at close combat.
She's in the direct middle then she can help either direction depending on the need.
Perfect.
And,
pretty
you know,
quick.
in a case of emergency, just duck. She holds up one of her white gloves with her arrays of fire opals on the back. To briefly go over, she has a stat block. And Ruth is, in fact, statted as a nemesis. She's got full player character stats and everything.
Terrifying.
You are correct, I think, that she counts among your squishier characters. I will tell you right now, she has 14 wounds. But she has 23 strain thresholds,
Jesus.
so we got a lot of casting in the tank.
And she is senpai.
She is senpai.
Yeah, I'll take the rear,
So
you and Rufus.
geared-wise, she has 2 swords, basically. Her flamberge and her flaming needle, or crimson needle, which, you know, she's got like a rapier and an actual flamberge type sword. She's got her gloves, which are magic implement. She's wearing a brigandine of her own and has fancy boots. Boots of the Valkyrie. She is swift, reduces fall damage by 1, and also can move vertically as well as horizontal.
Oh, sick.
Sounds amazing.
And because she is a rabbit folk, she gets 2 free move maneuvers per round, so she fast.
Yep.
Other than that, she's just carrying a standard adventurer's pack and
Shit, this
component
just
pouch.
straight
So.
up wall run.
Yeah, basically.
Ninja!
I want to.
Ninja wizard!
Ninja wizard. Yes. Jesus.
I mean, in case you can't tell, Ruth is very much meant to be a classical red mage type character. So
Yeah, I was assuming rogue mage.
she's very fast, has a lot of close combat stuff, but she can also do a wide variety of things. I can tell you what her default spell list is. She's got Empowered Fireball, Flame Spray, Flash Fire Reflexes, Rain of Blades, and Volcanic Lightning.
I hope there's a combo. I hope there's like a duo move in there somewhere.
Can I just
She is
basically...
not good enough to double cast yet. That's a very high level talent.
I meant
trying to
duo as in with Ryahn.
I'm trying to think of how to explain this to her in character. Basically, I'll just give her a heads up that if she gets in close combat, it would be advantageous to her to stay near me. Basically, tipping off that I have bulwark.
Yeah, you can cover.
I think you could just say you have.
He's like, I understand this. Yes.
Yeah, but I can't say that to...
No, you can. Remember, this is...
You
We
can.
do.
Right.
Yeah, everybody
Sorry.
has mechanics.
Yes, we all have...
Then yeah,
mechanics.
no, I'll just tell her I have bulwark then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Easy.
Trained to bulwark for allies. She's like, it's very good. Don't worry about me too much. I'm very light on my feet.
Let's be off then.
All right, so Ruth is in the absolute middle, and then Ryahn is behind her.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right, so you're second to last. All right, you enter the hole. It is dark. Everything is concealment 2. But I believe that the lantern still works as a regular lantern, so that negates that basically to medium range.
Yes.
I think everyone's within.
It's very bright.
So,
I kind of probably
yes,
have to hold...
there's
I have to hold it like maybe above.
La...
yeah, there's a bright blue-green flame. And it
Right.
smells like spring in here for some reason.
Better than
Bright light,
better
bright
than
light.
what normally smelled like.
I mean, technically, this is a drain, like a storm drain that goes straight to the ocean. So it probably smells like just damp mildew and a little bit of sea salt.
Oh, okay, so nothing terrible.
Yeah, this isn't like this is not actually like a sewage drain. I'm not going to say you're not going to find some sewage in there, but that's not what this is. It's a normal water drain because gravity flow is important for plumbing mechanical pumps. Well, actually, not pre-mechanical pumps, but you know what I mean, pre-electric pumps. Because water has to go somewhere, and gravity's real easy, y'all. So you enter the first tunnel. You're walking single file. It is about, a narrow culvert. It goes about 30, maybe 35 feet, just, up at a slight angle. It's dark. It's a little cramped. Like I said, it smells, kind of damp in here. You guys are like I said, splashing in a very light level of water at the bottom of the culvert. Hopefully everybody's wearing good stout shoes today.
Mm-hmm.
And so Mortis is first to come up against the first actual room or chamber you go in. Basically, the exit of this culvert is slightly raised up, and you find what looks like probably a cistern. Kind of a rounded or squared large room. Again, backlit by Porter's light, it's very easy to see that this room is maybe, 20-ish feet across. Inside there is a level of what looks like relatively stagnant but otherwise clean water that is about, well, for a normal person, you'd say it's about knee deep. For Mortis, it might be more like calf deep, but still pretty heavy in there. It's, stagnant. You see a little bit of pond scum kick there. This mechanically counts as difficult terrain, and if any of you get knocked prone, you might have to worry about drowning. But otherwise, it looks relatively basic. Looking around the room, I assume you are Mortis, or do you want to step into the room so the rest of the guys can also get a look?
I'll step into the room so everyone else can get a look.
So Mortis splooshes down.
Mostly because my perception is terrible.
All right, Porter, you're up next, holding the lantern out high. Do you want to look around in this room before you hop in and let the others come up?
Well, my perception is shit as well, but I am willing to give it an eyeball.
All right.
I'm fairly sure yours is still better than mine.
You just have your lantern for basic stuff. I just want to, ask if other people can see this. So you two can look around a little. Ruth probably cranes around a bit.
I'll make a perception check anyway. What is it? Is it moderate or easy?
Usually it's hard for searching for hidden stuff. It's probably just average to look around.
Okay.
So like I said, this room is knee-high water
and a boost die.
Well, I'm probably engaged with.
How?
Yeah, you probably should have a couple of boost die.
Yeah,
in
I was
there.
about to say, but
he still did okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. It makes sense. So basically, what you're getting at the rough level there is looks like maybe 3-ish exits to this room. You've got a on your right there is a rough-hewn. No, I just realized I wrote right twice in my notes.
Right.
That's silly. Okay, now I got to figure out which one is right and which one is left. I think this is the left one. So the rough-hewn door is down a short passage to your left. There is the waterlogged and slightly misshapen door immediately to your right that's kind of like reaching up out of the water a little. And there is a locked metal door directly ahead of you. And I assume you guys are going to clear out of the culvert so the rest of the guys can bunch up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to double check things. We'll give it a shot.
Don't understand how I rolled that.
So let's see here.
It's not that hard. You were supposed to succeed with
from being in the lantern. Upgrade for being the lantern, and then also a boost
upgrade
from
for lantern, but only if you're looking for hidden things.
Yes. And if you want to get the 2 boosts, you have to be right up on my butt.
Which you are not.
I thought just the 1 then. Yeah.
Dallas could get the 2, but he rolled before I could remind him.
Dallas has already rolled. There's no need to roll perception.
Yes.
Well, I mean, unless you guys are looking for traps, but if there were traps, Mortis probably would have been bonkled.
Fair.
Well, you said there's a locked door, right?
Yes, there's a locked-looking metal door.
Anything distinctive about the metal door, or is it just locked?
I mean, it's pretty solid and secure. You're looking around; it's kind of like got a built-in-looking handle. I assume that means you cross the whole room to go check it
Yes.
because it's in front of you. All right. So, Porter, as you're walking around, kind of out of the water and the pond scum around you, congeals up a little round greeny boy. It's a dungeon slime. And then kind of off to your side, behind you, is another dungeon slime. I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Can I roll a dungeoneering?
Yeah, if you want to see what you know about Slee Mace, that will be average.
Okay. Yes, but unlike perception, I actually have this skill. Which means I don't do it.
All right. I'll roll it.
What the is that roll?
I don't know. Some stuff happens. Leona doesn't remember anything about slime.
I hate this.
Mortis, you're pretty sure fire works good on slimes, but you also are like, I know what I need to do. I need to get up close and personal with slimes. That's where they're weakest, when I'm right up in their grill. Some of this information may be untrue. Mr. failed with 2 threat. Okay. Let me roll for
Just remember the
them.
previous slime encounter.
No. That was a black mold.
That was not a slime. That was a mold.
These are slimes. These are dungeon slimes.
Okay.
They're green and slightly acidic. Though, then again, you completely whiffed your dungeoneering, so maybe you don't know the difference. You're not sure. They're both goopy. All right, so I will... 1 Greg.
1 Greg?
2 Greg.
If we had to fight Greg, I'd be like, oh god, would he be paid?
Damn, I'm on fire.
Hot,
Okay, so let's see. Lucky rolled initiative first. He did real goo.
Yee.
You didn't even spend any rapid reaction or anything.
I don't have it yet. I bought a heightened awareness. And I bought a point in fucking brawl.
Dallas, did you roll initiative?
Oh, right. I would assume vigilance is...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so...
And it's just, yeah.
Yeah, there's
no just YY.
Initiative. Okay, so it's bracketing pretty good.
Roof get a 1?
Yeah. I'll roll for her. And you go... I'm in the wrong document to check for her. Okay.
Well, at least I go before the slimes. That was a very real possibility. Well, no, but currently the slimes were at the top.
No.
Nope,
Lucky rolled it earlier, but he rolled 4 successes, so there was already 1 going ahead.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, they are bracketed very nicely. But let me see. Where are you? She didn't prep for this, so I can't really do... We didn't pre-cast Flash Fire Reflexes. That's a predict spell where she does the effect to get extra initiative successes. So let's just go with... Okay.
Same.
All right. I will count her as another PC slot, and you guys just tell me when you want her to go. Yes, shocking. Her vigilance, not great.
Oh, no.
Her willpower, normal. Well, slightly above average, but you know what I mean. All right, PC slots.
I would like...
You guys are all at short. This room is not that large. Remember that normally there is difficult terrain, and there are 2...
Porter, do you want to go first, or should I?
It's like, I'll get it started off right here. So I will be grabbing my Bark Shield bracelet, and I will be casting a barrier spell, but I need to double check this here. It's engaged, so if I make it that, I should be able to... Okay, yes.
Oh, actually, yes, because Porter, you went across the room. Before you start your turn, as an incidental, I need you to make a hard resilience check.
Uh-oh. let's find out what this is.
These guys may have aura effects. Because I'm going to say you're probably engaged with one, because right there.
Surprise!
That's off strength, right?
Yes, Braun.
Yeah. It's only Lucky's turn right now, so.
Oh. Well, I'll just prep my roll in
Solid.
because I'm going next.
Okay,
so.
you're fine. You do not suffer 3 strain.
Perf. Then I will roll.
Drain vigor.
Wait, no. Wrong one. There we go. Good. There we go. Then puh. Do I have brilliant count? Yes, I do. Okay. Wait, do I have to priest? No, I can sprint that afterwards. That's right. Jesus! Hold that thought.
Well, yeah.
Hold that thought 1 second here. Dallas, what's your defense usually?
4.
5.
For melee?
No, 4 now.
Right.
Alright, you'll probably be fine, but...
I'll be fine.
Hang on, I have to double check brilliant casting. When a character casts a spell, you may spend a story point to use this talent to add V equal to your character's ranks and no rules to the results. I would like to do that, thank you.
Yep, all right. Flip that story point. So your no rules is 5, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so that becomes 2 advantage.
Isn't there still something where spells don't actually have advantage markers, or is it?
Well, sometimes they do. I assume because this difficulty is very good, Porter's doing some spicy stuff on there.
Well, yeah, no.
And he also probably doesn't want to take 3 threat.
No. But, this is just my defense spell Stone Scan, which has the tag, at defense. Which... Okay. I should probably have pulled up the fucking spell card so I could read that out.
Increases their ranged and melee defense by your rank and no rules.
Which is 5.
Yeah, so everybody hits the hard cap when you do this spell.
So I will be hitting myself. I get 1 for free, and I believe I can hit another 1 for every 2, right? With additional.
Let me double check if it's 2, because sometimes it's 1. It's not consistent.
You probably hit people other than me.
Yeah, that's what I was double checking.
Yeah.
But yes, you definitely get 1 for free when you add an additional effect.
You sadly can't get add defense just for magic, sadly. But I guess that might be something.
Well, that's what like counterspell and stuff is for.
Gotcha.
Also, they're slimes, so it doesn't matter. They're not gonna cast slime magic on you. Where's barrier? There it is. Okay. Additional target. May trigger multiple times, spending 1 advantage each time.
Oh, okay, so I can get another 2. Okay, 6. So that's 3. Actually, I think that's... Well, is everyone else within short of me?
Yes. This room is only short across.
Yes, then I will hit Ruth, Leona, and Ryahn with... and myself with Stone Skin. And everyone will gain 5 defense. And... Actually, I only got 2 success. What's the base effect again of barrier?
Adds 1 per every... 2 success beyond the first, so you need 3 for it to count if you don't have empowered.
No.
So just reduce damage you take by 1.
Yes, but 5 defense. Blacks everywhere.
There's a very stony sound effect.
Your skin grays considerably, but you don't feel any weird. The smell of earth fills your nostrils.
And I have like a total of like 9 range defense, which is funny.
No, you don't.
No, you have 5.
Said
The
hard
cap
cap
is 5.
Okay. I'm ordered like 9 for the sake because like certain abilities eventually just ignore certain levels of defense at some point.
No, they don't.
I don't think
It's
do that.
all you either have defense or don't. It's 5. There's no reduce your defense. Well, I guess technically there are advantage things, but I think those are still also all or nothing. Ignore defense added or not. We've simplified this a great deal.
Let's see here. Do I want to stay here and potentially take a blow? No, I will use my maneuver to disengage from the slide over back towards where the group is.
All right. Does disengagement count as movement? I gotta check.
I believe so.
Because it is difficult terrain in here. I don't think you're swift without your buff.
I am not, so no, I cannot.
Let me double check that disengaging and engaging counts under the move maneuver just to be sure.
I think so.
Sometimes the game is a little weird.
I mean, I think it makes sense because engaged and close are considered range bands.
Maneuvers. Manage gear, mount or dismount, aiming, assisting. Moving. Yes, engage or disengage falls under the move maneuver. So yeah, you need 2 to disengage.
All right, then I will not do that, and I will instead do a guarded stance.
All right. Okay.
Only 2 of them, so Mars, I think you got this.
Yep. Well, they're separate, but yeah. Is he still going to try and taunt both? Anyway, Mortis, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Okay. So how many are there?
There's
2.
2. One is at the far end, one's at the near end.
Oh, that's easy. Don't think I have to. So when you say near and far end, do you mean like are they still within medium range of me?
Yeah, they're all close. It's just a matter of narrative positioning.
Okay.
They're all.
Well,
short,
then I will challenge both of them with my maneuver.
All right.
So I lay down a challenge.
Clang, clang. Over here. I'm big and tasty.
And this does not add to defense, so this will add to the cap if they roll.
Yeah.
Essentially. And then I will flip my sword, and by the way, it is my smaller sword, and I will fire a bolt of fire because I can't move.
Okay.
I'm going to fire a bolt of fire at one. Fire alto! Also, I have to make a resilience check, correct?
No, I don't think you're engaged with either of these guys.
Aura.
Because it's only engaged targets. One of them just appeared near Porter, but you didn't move, so I think I am assuming that you are standing still roughly in the center of the room, having, just walked in and not really done anything yet.
Excuse me.
So are they surrounding us essentially?
Yeah, kind of. Basically, in D&D terms, imagine that this room is a 3x3 3x3 space. One is in one corner, one is in the other corner.
Gotcha. I'm gonna put I actually am gonna pay the strain to move.
All right.
And I'm gonna put myself because they should both still attack me,
difficult
but
terrain,
I'm
so
gonna.
it costs you 2 maneuvers to do any movement.
Can you
challenged?
Can you get 3 maneuvers though?
So I can't
cannot.
even do that. So yeah, no, never mind. I just firebolt the one closest to the squishies.
Squeaky.
Okay. Probably the one at the back, because I don't think Porter counts as squishy normally.
I'm a little
medium.
I don't use myself as a comparison because everyone's squishy compared to me.
I have 15 wounds, but
That's pretty all right.
I have 15 wounds. I just have no armor.
I have 18 wounds, 2 defense, and I have a lot.
I have 12 wounds.
It's okay. Don't worry. You can do more damage than I can ever dream of.
You will probably want to fire at the one in the back because that's closer to Ryahn and
yeah.
Ruth,
I'm gonna
as
fire at
Ruth
that
only has
one.
14. She does, if she draws all her swords, have 3 melee defense normally.
I
but
think
it doesn't
that's
matter
just. Yeah, it's just YYGGPP.
I Ruth let it tell how rock hard I was.
Firebolt!
Not like that, you don't.
But isn't that a success?
Just blanks. So.
No,
Damn it.
You gotta try
the success is
It's difficulty
discounted.
dice are kicking with that turn.
All right. I'll do the simple one for 1 threat, I think, which is. Well, actually, hold on. What's the other one for 1 threat?
What can I use a tram for?
Give someone an upgrade.
Upgrade something. Notice something narratively cool. Sadly, I don't think you only added the burn quality, which doesn't work even if you miss.
No, I didn't add a burn. That was. I didn't actually add a burn.
Oh. Well, it's not really a firebolt, is it?
No, but it looks like a firebolt.
Okay, but you didn't add fire, so mechanically it would have been confusing. These guys, much like the last slime you fought, may have a special thing related to taking fire damage. No, that's customizing rules.
Burn, so it would have been even bigger of a failure. Okay. I should have added 1 difficulty dice. Oh no, wait, I already did. Never mind. I did add burn. Okay. I'm so genius, I outthank myself.
Yeah, no, we'll go with this. You suck up some of the mana in the. So you and all allied spellcasters add black to any spellcasting checks until the end of your next turn, Mortis.
Okay.
Blacks, huh? Okay.
Yeah, 1 black. I could have given the old 2 strain or 1 wound, but I figure your casters are pretty strong. So
Can I use a triumph to heal strain?
Yes, but only one.
Ugh.
The upgrade's probably not worth it.
I'll give Ryahn an upgrade.
All right.
Master, behind you!
As Mortis misses slightly and his fireball plunges into the stagnant water. It's a plume of steam. All of you are suddenly in a sauna.
A very stinky sauna.
It's true. It does smell like stagnant water and pond scum.
Ew.
Hot pond scum.
Ugh.
You know, I got
Okay.
I got that censure from the Giants. I should probably start packing it.
Hey, Omega, that smells like home for you.
It smells like the bayou, like the swamp.
That swamp.
All right. Okay, I believe. Yes, it is now a dungeon Slimay turn. They are obligated to attack Mr. Big Man. And so they have Swift because they are goop. So one of them, we'll say the one at the back, the one that he tried to target, will be going first. It will bloop forward for its maneuver, and then it's going to attempt to slap Mortis with its pseudopods. So
It has pseudopods?
Yeah, it's a slime. It extends out into little goopy tendrils that are gonna digest you.
Okay, that does make sense. It's like a snail, except less buzzsaw teeth.
I mean, it's basically like a giant amoeba. Not that anybody in Saphira would know what an amoeba is because they probably don't have microscopes that good. Okay, so it's gonna roll its brawl. Let's 2 difficulty, 1 boost because you challenged it, but 4 setbacks I think because you didn't defensive stance or guarded stance technically.
No, yeah, before setbacks.
Yeah, so it's 4 because your melee defense is 4. Yeah, I can't really do anything to this, so we'll just go with the flow.
May you roll better than me. Oh, geez.
Okay, so that will be a total of 12 damage before soak, and that's that.
I don't actually think I can parry all of that.
Well, you can try.
I mean, if I take damage, it is going to be very, very little, but...
Yeah. It's up to you to decide to parry.
I think it's... Well, yeah, I'm parrying. I just have to remember...
You parry 5?
It's 2 plus your ranks in parry is the amount you reduce.
No, I parry 4, so I take 1 damage.
All right.
1 wound.
So you slap away most of its gooey tendrils.
My parry is 6 and I parry 4, so...
Yeah, you slap away a lot of its there.
Or no, my soak is 7 and I parry 4.
Yeah.
So take 1.
But some of its goopy tendrils still like get on you and splash your body, and you do feel a light tingling, sizzling sensation as it touches you. It is mildly acidic. It is trying to digest you.
I feel like I block it with my shield, and then just a bunch of it spatters on my face, and there you go.
Yeah, basically.
Ooh,
it's a little
spicy.
Goopy. I cannot activate them, but I can tell you its pseudopod attack has blast and knockdown.
Oof.
And also it has a special ability, so it doesn't have to worry about blasting itself in close combat. It's funny like that.
It's its own material.
But that's its turn. It moved and it slapped. So another PC. And remember to tell me when you want Ruth to go.
I'll take a shot.
Sure.
Let's see. Each one is engaged with one of the other party members?
Yes. One of them is started engaged with Porter because it blubbed up next to him. And the other
Oh, do I have to do my resilience now?
No. It's at the start of your turn.
Okay.
I will hit the one next to Porter.
All right. Luckily, this room is small. So Porter's light goes everywhere.
No defenses?
No, they don't. No. If I'm being honest, the reason why there's 2 of these guys is because they are not as tough as that black slime you fought. So we're gonna see how this one goes.
All right.
I'd just like to remind you that in combat took approximately 2 hours.
Yes, no, that's why I went with this route. But they're a lot simpler. They don't have any adversary or defense or anything. They just reduce a little bit of damage and.
I will say one of those hours is entirely just everything fucking up horribly.
Anyway, you're gonna aim and scoot and shoot. to go for it.
Right.
Okay. Tell me your damage total.
That is 13 pierce 2.
Okay. Do you have blast or burn?
No, because I didn't want to use.
Okay.
I didn't want to do that.
So
one right now.
that is 7 pierce 2, but the pierce still counts. So that becomes 5 wounds. Pretty sizable. You fire an arrow and it kind of like tries to blub out of the way, but it really turns into more of like a super cavitation thing, and just a bunch of its gooey body spatters on the back wall and starts to lightly chip away at the mold and mildew on the flagstones. It makes a slightly annoyed blub. Blub. Blub blub.
That's it. I just wanted to get a feel for it.
Got it. Okay. No. You understand now how its liquid defenses trait works. Half damage before soak unless you have blast or burn, regardless of whether or not you activate it.
I thought something was the case. I just wasn't fully
Okay. It's a PC slot. It's either Ryahn or Ruth.
Oh, let's go.
Ryahn has an upgrade.
Yeah, let's Ruth go.
Okay. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Let's see. What was the best for this situation? Well, let's see. You have quick draw, right? No. Okay. Well, we're spellcasting then. Oh, okay. There's no blast on flame spray. All right, we'll do that one. Yeah, she's just gonna hold up her white gloves. The fire opals on both of them are gonna flash, and then she's gonna turn her hands into flamethrowers at the one that Mortis was attacking. We're gonna roll. Yeah. She gets a setback die for this because of raisins.
Raisins.
And no, nothing else there. Okay. So that will be 14 damage. And it doesn't get to have it, though it does still apply its soak. So that will be 10. 14 minus 4 is very easy. We got lots of fun stuff. Okay. Well, we'll trigger the crit.
Oh, I almost fucking forgot. Shit.
It's that one. That's my favorite one. I don't think that matters because I'm going to spend the other 2 advantage to burn. So that guy will explode on his turn.
How much you got vicious 4 on that? Damn.
Yes. While certain rules like the burn and stuff are very, very oddball with like the base damage and stuff. The way the vicious ad works is not. It's fucking crazy. It's equal to your ranks and no rules.
Yes.
It's fucking bananas.
Yep.
I could, completely murder someone with it, so that's why I don't.
She could have technically double crit because her crit rating is 2 when she adds that as well. But I wanted to go with the burn. So that slime is on fire and staggered. So it will be dead soon. That was the one Mortis was attacking, so that was the one that went already. So there's that. That's all it for her. She's not going to take any extra maneuvers or anything. Once again, though, the room is very warm now. You think perhaps a couple inches of the water below you has boiled away.
Oh, did Omega fuck someone up?
Yeah, Ruth cast her flame spray, and
It's
the slime that slapped you took 10 wounds, a plus 40 crit, and is burning, so it will die when its turn happens. So you probably don't need to worry about that one anymore. Ryahn, it's your go.
Well, it's been quite a while since I've seen that spell, Ruth.
It's a classic. She kind of tugs at her collar and like flaps her capelet, though. Oh, maybe should have thought about ventilation before then. It's a little warm in here.
Let's see, so we just have the one left. It's engaged with Porter right now.
Yep. Insert PTSD flashbacks.
You gotta try.
I forgot about that.
You gotta try. You do better.
Let's see.
I have some thoughts for how this boy can do better about other stuff, but we'll see when you guys get into all the drops I've arranged for this.
Ooh, drops.
I'm excited now.
I mean, I got some good stuff last time, so I'm not too eager, but I'm always excited to see what Mega comes up with.
I
have several rounds of loot for everybody, and also a little bit of focus on some trinkets, just some oddball stuff.
I love
little
trinkets.
things.
Same.
Now. I'll just do attack spell on the one. Engage with Porter.
Okay.
So be with my signature spell, which would make it that. So
I think if you hit it, it will die.
I will aim as well.
Uh,
Not necessarily. The spell does not have blast or fire, so
but
that
it
would
is
be
still 5
friendly.
wounds in, so.
yeah.
Couldn't
And it
get
doesn't
some
have any defenses that are applicable, right?
Nope, no defense.
Okay.
Dungeon slimes are pretty basic. I think this is about where I wanted them. They slap hard, but they don't tank very well.
Slime's just trying to live the best life.
Let me just make sure.
See, they're just eating all the crap that's in this stagnant water.
It starts at 2 for you because of not range, but spell with difficulty.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the difficulty of the spell is 2, because I don't have improved signature spell yet.
You should have added a black because Mortis hasn't gone yet.
Yes. He sucked up the Aether.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Omega, technically, you should have as well.
I thought I did.
What's
No, I didn't forget that.
Is
I
it
put the
K
boost in. That's my bad.
for black?
S for setback.
S.
Might also be K.
setback.
You're right. I typed B. That's why there's a boost die in there. I mean, I would do like what?
All right,
what
so
was
2
it?
disadvantages, but 3 successes, so that'll be 15 damage.
Okay, that becomes. I think we round up
You always round up unless it
8
says otherwise.
with 4 soak. No pierce on that, right?
No pierce.
Okay. So that becomes 8, 4 soak. That's 4 damage. It's at 9 wounds. Blasted pretty good. Let's see. 2 threats. Oh, that reminds me. I should have said this earlier, so I won't call you out on it. But I think your staff is still damaged from the last time we did this, because that's 2 threat.
Oh, yes.
So I will do that one again, because you haven't been maintaining it. The crack in your stick gets bigger. Crank. Now it's 2 steps.
Might need to use that other one.
Actually,
2 steps increases the difficulty by 1.
Yeah. I will
All right.
mark that
Okay.
Down.
don't you have the other staff
Sure
with you?
this time.
Yeah. He does.
Assuming he's carrying it, I don't know what his encumbrance is like, but
I'm
yes,
not
he does
carrying it with me right now.
All right.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's okay. I still have my spell book as a implement, so
Not as deadly as your stick, but workable. Okay. All right. Anything else you want to be doing?
no, that'll be it.
Okay.
Where is my
Time for that
there it
slime
is.
to go.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's been challenged by Dallas.
But I am right there
It's
next
getting.
to
Yeah, you are
If
getting.
you want to hit him, it will be 6 black dice.
it. No, still be 5.
No, it would be. It'd be 7. Because challenge does not add to defense; it just adds 2 black dice.
You can only have 5 black dice.
Yeah, I think it caps out at 5. Period.
Are you
It's
sure?
still really nasty. Yeah, there's a lot of caps in this. You're not supposed to be rolling that many dice.
Gotcha.
It's still incentivized to punch you. It does get a boost die to punch you no matter what. So I'm just questioning. I don't think it wants to move. It's just going to suck it up and try and slap Porter because there's a lot of violence coming at it from that other end of the room, actually. It's very painful over there, assuming that a slime can feel pain.
What is slime existence?
Jaja, Papa, lots of sa. Aim at Porter? Sure, he's right here. He doesn't need to go anywhere. I give you the slaps. I do not give you the slaps. Now I have to double check. Can I activate knocked out if I don't hit you? I don't think I can.
I think he needs to connect like critting.
Yeah, I do believe you need.
I think, yeah, I think most things are like that.
Equipment qualities. Knockdown.
I don't think you need to do damage for knockdown, but it has to look
Yeah,
good.
everything usually has. You cannot do that. And it did get 3, so it can't do blast, even though it missed.
Safe.
It will pass 2 blue dice to whoever goes next. It is now the top of the round.
I would like to go.
Okay.
I
You are engaged with the thing. Please make me a resilience check.
Yes.
It attempts to drain your vigor.
Stop drinking my vigor. I need that. I need that for tonight. Nice.
You're fine.
Can I heal strain with that? I forget.
Yeah, it is a skill check.
Hella.
The odds are the strain will immediately go back out the window. So
Oh, yes, it is. The sight of jiggling slime fills me with determination. So I'm going to cast one of my aqua spells. Where the fuck is it?
Cleanse it to death.
I'm not cleansing it. I'm using. Remember, burning can also be acid.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't type resistances, so yeah, that works.
So I'll be casting Ire of Aqua, which is attacking with close. I will use my gauntlets, which give me. Wait, actually, did they give me burn too?
no, I don't believe it's burn. I think it's ice and impact.
Ice and impact. That's right.
But it does give you close combat for free,
Yes,
which is
so-
important.
It is important. So this will only be an average
Damn,
check,
Omega.
but I add a black. Blickety black, bleak black.
Yes.
This is Millside Acid Arrow. Well, this is more like Mill's Acid Slap.
Acid punch.
Pretty much. So yeah. No, too many years. Only 3 years.
I mean, it could just be an acid spray. For instance, Ruth's flame spray also has close combat on it.
Nah, Porter likes his spells to visually be physical, I guess the word is. That's why he has to like mind punching and stuff when he's using Earth Spear and other stuff like that. It helps him. It helps him visualize.
It's all about the feng shui.
I mean, it is verbal and somatic components.
Yes. So for Ire of Aqua, he has to do a. He basically throws a haymaker. But I do believe that's correct. No, it is not correct.
Should be some difficulty
There
dice
should be
there.
some
Yes.
difficulty dice in there. I did it again.
Add them in at least.
Yes, that's not hard. It's just got to get our brains on.
Activate brain. Okay,
Okay.
so that will be. Actually, let me do
Pretty good.
some math here. I don't
And
have
you
to.
did
Pretty
add
sure
burn
that's
to
a
this,
kill.
right?
Excuse me.
You did add burn to this.
Yes.
So that means it's full damage.
All right, so it's 3 willpower plus.
2 from the gloves.
I do believe they're 2. I am double checking.
Yes, that's 5 plus 3, so 8. It does not have it before soak, so any other relevant qualities on this?
I don't believe. No, but since I did get the 2, I will activate burn.
Okay. It's going to be lights out for this guy because he's at 13 of 14.
Damn. Lucky
And your
Strike
base
only
damage
works
is
with
5.
Combat, not magic, correct?
I believe an attack spell counts as a combat check.
Yeah, attack spell counts as a combat roll. So
Yeah, so if you want to
Yeah,
spend
it
a
would-
story
it would
point on
tie
Lucky
it
Strike,
down,
you
though.
can do it, yes.
I would like to. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Let me see here.
All right. So I'm imagining it's a little bit like the Flux Strike from Judgment. You go for the acid punch,
Mhm.
and you just pause a second, and then there's just an extra acidy
Yes, let's go with that.
as it pops and kind of diffuses into the water.
Okay. Don't worry, guys. Once I
Alright.
get further down my Oracle tree, I'll be able to switch those back.
Yes, Oracle gets to do lots of funny things with the story point pool. Including, I think it's once per session, but you can just be like, hey, that point, GM, give me that back.
Give it.
Give me that. Okay, it is now a PC slot. Technically, you guys don't have to do anything because the slime is on fire, and it will take 12 damage when its turn starts.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stab it anyway.
As you do.
Go for it, home slice.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my big sword.
Yep.
Big sword.
What's it fucking called again? Hold on.
Snicker. No, wait, no, that's your horse name.
No, lemon and sear.
Lemon lime.
I just
Most of us here know what lemon-
Porter's adventuring dictionary is great. Lemon lime.
He would know what.
I will add the burn quality to this.
Sure.
Through the spell sortie thingy.
Yep.
Do you want to spend all the strain on this?
Do it.
It's not strain.
No, it just increases the difficulty by 1, so
Oh.
it's a hard check, which probably doesn't matter for this boy. He's
not
pretty good.
for my dice pool.
Pretty good at this. He's bonk on.
Of
Kinda
course.
like that you want. All right, you got an advantage. You can heal a strain or pass a boost die to whoever goes next.
Sweet. I'll heal a strain.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay.
I had to move over to it, so.
It's an NPC slot. It's its turn. It takes the base damage for flame spray is 12, so it takes 12.
And
It is
explodes.
deceased. Yeah, it just kind of melts into the water. And the fire goes out. Everybody roll to heal strain.
Yeah, it's gonna apply to the other one too.
Oh no, that one Porter did lucky
Oh.
strike, so that one exploded. It had 1 wound left, so he
Yeah.
had. What's your lucky strike tied to? Cunning, willpower.
Willpower. I had 3.
Yeah, so yeah, it was at 13, so that added 2 more. So it's fucking Dunzo.
It's down 1.
You've done it. They're all dead. Yay! All right. So at
what
this,
do you
at this
heal
point,
for willpower again? I can't. Or for strain again?
Discipline
is it-
or...
or cool.
I don't know. Strain. I'm fine.
So
but,
discipline. Got
yeah.
it.
Yes,
To double
Yes.
check. There are 3 doors, right? 2 are broken.
None are broken. One is locked. There's a metal locked door, and there are 2
Yeah,
shabby-looking
unlocked
wooden
doors.
doors. Ruth will suggest that we should exit this room at a possibly get out of this hot water rapidly. Speaking of which, he's gonna roll cool.
Porter is Oh, actually, I need to still roll my discipline. Herp-a-derp-a-derp-a-derp.
I need to find
She
a
gets all
way
her.
to
She gets all her.
What is the
straight back.
leftmost door?
I was gonna say, yeah.
To your left, there is a slight short passage, like maybe a little over 5 feet, that kind of comes up out of this water you're in, and there is a rough-hewn wooden door.
I suggest we check that area first. And I will head towards that area unless someone stopped me.
Right.
I was
Is
doing
Is it short hallway? That is...
I just feel like we're not going to get any information on what is ahead, so I just picked a direction.
I'm willing to just follow the group.
Keep going.
Rule of left.
Exactly.
I thought it was called the rule of right.
No,
Depends on
no.
what-
Real
depends on what section
adventures
you're in.
always go left.
As long as you're consistent, it's fine either way.
Oh.
You start
No
switching
matter, we will
around, that's when you
figure it
get
out.
lost.
As Ruth just, makes scribbles in her notebook. All right.
I know it's a meat
You
thing.
open up the door. You are in a long rectangular room, maybe 30 feet back. You're not sure exactly what this room was for, but it does have ankle-deep water. Not really that much of a big deal. No longer difficult terrain. There are lots of spaces of mosaic tiles, grates, pipe exits on the wall, which kind of drip onto the floor. There's some mushrooms and lichen all over this room. And you don't see any obvious exits here, looking back.
I'm going to search
So-
the walls,
All right.
just to make
Heading on the
sure.
walls. Okay.
And I would also ask for someone with an actual search skill to
I will
do
do
it as
that.
well.
Yeah, you can just start asking me to do that.
Well, he's gonna pad forward. Okay.
I will.
right,
If whoever is actually doing the searching, I will stick to them.
Thank you.
Leona's probably the best at that.
Yes.
All right. This is
I
you
forgot
are
to
searching
do-
for possible hidden doors or other things, so this
I
counts
get
for
the
the upgrade.
So upgrade in
and
2
then-
places.
Yeah.
All right.
It is a hard check.
All right, doing that. Actually, I should add more boost because I have my goggles.
Yes,
on.
no.
Yeah. It's not quite that many threats for you because you did roll add. It's reroll add, but
Oops.
okay. So Leona, you're looking through your goggles, and you're looking around. And how good did you do here? Okay, you got a triumph and everything. All right.
Sick.
So Leona, you're looking through your goggles. You know those help you with distance as well as light and stuff. You got a lot of little lenses in there.
Mhm.
You notice that on the so like I said, the room basically goes straight back whatever direction left was. Actually, I know for a fact I put the fucking compass rose on this. Left is in fact west.
Nice.
Ahead of you, you went up the culvert straight north. So it's very simple.
East.
So this room goes back straight left for about 30 feet, and you notice that the mosaic in that top back corner of the room, all the way there, is slightly discolored. You suspect it may be a secret door. However, with your triumphs and your advantages, you also notice 2 more things, or I guess technically 3 more things. I'll give you the whole shebang here.
It's a good check.
You notice some unusual slits or slots in the far wall of this room that you suspect might be some sort of dart or arrow trap, possibly tied to tripwires hidden under the ankle-deep water. Also, you're pretty sure you haven't disturbed them yet, but you believe that some of those mushrooms are actually tiny mushroom people. There appear to be a small colony of myconoids in this.
I'm not gonna. Okay. Are they? I guess writing this is like, are myconoids usually aggressive, or is it sort of you leave them alone, they leave you alone?
They're similar to the dungeon slimes in the sense that they are, cleaners and scavengers. They're not going to aggressively pursue you. This does, because I said there's a lot of lichen and mushrooms growing in this room. This does seem to be their home turf, so they will probably try and attack you if you try to progress through the room.
Okay.
Which is also booby trapped, in case that wasn't clear.
Right.
Oh, boobies.
So, like Leona
Huddle.
points out in order of being first points at the myconids. It's their home. They're gonna points at the part of the paneling, where the would be the edges of like a hidden door.
Mhm.
A door, and then points her finger down to like the water, and then to the other wall. It's a trap.
So I have a question. With the myconoids, is this like minion groups of myconoids?
Yes.
Okay.
There's about 9 of them, 3 groups of 3.
Okay.
I don't really want to bother them, but they're not gonna.
Well,
let
like I
us
said,
pass.
my first thought was, I'll just cast like a super hard sleep on it and just be like, you stay there. But if it's a minion group, that's not gonna work.
No, there's some clusters of them. They will probably object.
Yeah, the minion thing is what keeps me from like preemptively stopping it, because I can't hit all of them. But like I said, you notice it, and they will attack us. So I don't know, maybe a preemptive strike is in order.
Yeah.
You could absolutely try and ambush these guys. And without needing to roll Dungeoneering, which you guys can if you want to know more. But myconoids are basically a type of ambulatory fungus. They are categorically a plant. They're not really intelligent or anything. They just, it's a fantasy world, so sometimes mushrooms decide to get up and talk. Yeah, that's all. That's extra detail you can add on a roll. But just in general, they're not like smart. They're not necessarily, really scary
They're not
to fight.
sapient.
No, yeah, they're not sapient. But they are territorial, and they are not opposed to.
I have to ask,
get
can
you
you
to
do like a strike? Can you do like a preemptive strike before you roll initiative, or is it roll initiative and you just get it?
I think the way you're supposed to handle it is you roll cool, knowing you are ambushing, and presumably your ambushers are good at. Somebody of your ambushers are good at that. You should be okay at that, Leona, being a sniper. I don't know how many points you put in cool, but you have the opportunity to have some.
I have some, it's just not great. I need
Okay.
to put more in. So
Do you have more?
No,
Do you have 2 points?
Yes.
That's good.
I have 1 presence.
Ah, that is not good.
I need to find a way to make it where I can do cool for the sake of advantage off cunning.
Or you just put
Somehow.
points at presence.
These are certainly some dedications to go around, but yes, okay. Are you down to clown with an ambush?
Ah.
Ruth is definitely like. I mean, if you want me to, I can. I am a, known as the Scarlet Flash. If you guys want to stand back, I can do some stuff.
I would assume, fire first.
Yeah, let's go with Ruth first. But it's like, but I will
count in the water.
Hang on, but I would like, sorry. What were you saying, X?
Oh, I was saying just don't step in the water. I need to disarm the traps when you're done.
Yeah, but if Ruth is willing to give it a go, I'd be willing to cast my my augment spell Landstrider on her to give her a little bit extra oomph.
All right.
So
And actually, let me also do a little bit of prep.
Layering
So
buffs. Let's go.
She will take 2 strain to cast Flash Fire Reflexes on herself.
Let me double check my augment spell here. Is it 2 or 1?
Nope, not today.
Damn. Can you use any advantage on yourself? No.
No, she's full strain. It just sometimes it's like that.
All right, yeah. So,
But Landstrider is fine.
It's my signature spell. He who walks upon her earth. Oh, excuse me. So Ruth, while this spell is in effect, gains a. Well, I don't think she actually gains another free movement because I think she already has one. But
yeah,
she has a. She ignores difficult terrain. She gains 5 health.
Well,
and
so she gets a free move maneuver only. Swift gives you a free maneuver period. So it is technically an improvement still.
Oh, okay. But the big thing is she'll upgrade or increase?
Increases the ability. She rolls an extra green, so it's going to be 4 yellows and 2 greens.
Which I believe is, I think you can only go up to 6 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's supposed to be something like that. And for
outside
stats
of,
anyway, and skills,
chaining
6 is
upgrades?
only supposed to be items or other special abilities. You're not supposed to be rolling more than 6 good dice or 6 bad dice ever. Actually, I think it's only supposed to be 5 of the purples or reds. If the difficulty goes beyond 5, you have fucked up somehow. Don't do that. That's bad.
That's bad. Okay.
All right, but we're gonna whip up an empowered fireball. I'll be nice to you guys. I'll flip one back. She'll upgrade one of them. One of them that are yellows. And these guys don't have any defense or anything, right? Actually, we should probably roll initiative first. That's right. You can cast outside, but we can work on that. So let's do cools.
This is not.
I presume you will have her take the first slot.
Yes.
Anyway, because she's gonna nuke, but we'll see if it works out.
Oof, not my roll.
She is much better at cool. As is Ryahn, actually. So let's see. And how much do my little myconoids roll? I am, as always, on fire with the fucking initiatives.
Okay.
Damn, 2 of the same thing.
I assume we're rolling cool for this.
Yes, you are explicitly ambushifying.
Okay.
So it would be...
I didn't roll a blank. I might have been able to do okay. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 2 NPCs, PC, and then NPC, PC.
If it's not a big
Nope, there should be
deal.
another PC slot in there.
If he doesn't get all of them, I'll clean up of this. I'll go next. I'll take
Right,
second
the
and clean
PCs
up.
before that NPC, because PCs always win ties. So it should look something like that.
I'll take second if she doesn't clean it up.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see, because this is gonna require a little bit of extra spice, because they are minion groups, so they're grouped up differently. But the empowered fireball is very good, so we're gonna see if it does something. Unfortunately, I am rolling for this, so
Well, you get free double aim, so
it's true. She should double aim. Which means we can't move out of this doorway.
it's fine. We'll move past her.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so that's going to be base damage 15.
Jesus.
Or total damage 15.
Oh, okay.
We're going to spend 2 of that to activate Blast.
Boom, shakalaka.
Which, because it is empowered, the blast affects short range. So it's going to get all the guys. So that's going to be blast damage 7. Because it's blast 4. She's got 4 rules. Okay, they have 3 soak. So...
Pierce on that sadly, but hey.
No. Listen, she's already rolling daunting, okay? And this is with implement bonuses. This is a very big spell. Spellcasting's complex, y'all.
It has a whole like 5-second charge time, casting time. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely doing the Hadoken Kamehameha thing where she swirls her hands together and chucks out a huge fireball.
Fair.
It's probably pretty loud, honestly. Detonating in this confined space, but it's
thing we're not in that
far
room
away
when
from
she
you.
does this.
So hold on, I'm trying to do. Well, let me do the core minion group math, which is they're fucking dead. Because it's the 12, and they have 5 wounds each, and then it's the blast, so they're toasted. That group is fuck all shuckled. So one of them absolutely gets anime destroyed, the fucking fade to white outline look, and are just gone. And then the other 2 take the blast,
I have something.
which is just the 4 damage. So they are
Yeah.
pretty heavily singed. And then she kind of, wipes the sweat off her brow and is like, whew. Okay, pretty good.
This group all took 4, yeah.
So thank you for your hard work. Pat her on the shoulder.
No problem. Kind of shame I missed a couple of those guys.
Let me handle that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Her turn is over.
They're short range, right?
Yes, they are
Right.
roughly in the middle, and there are 2 groups left. But every individual member of these groups has 1 wound because
that's what I
blast
thought.
v minion groups.
Yeah,
is
so I'm gonna.
spicy.
Leona's going to take a deep breath in, and with like the clack of lightning in her throat. Whoa.
Yes. Blah. You're gonna do your anime attack, which is a mouth beam.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, technically it is lightning, so it would be 1. I'm gonna aim with this just to actually do this.
Yep.
She's alert. Never mind.
Okay. No, you're just hoping and praying for some advantage for some blast.
Blast.
Hey, well, I was right, because you can activate blast even when you miss.
All right, yeah. So
Let me double check
It's
if that
blast
only affects the
3.
one you did miss. What's your base damage? Oh no, right. If you miss, it's just the damage. That would
Blast
not
3,
beat
which-
their soak unless you have pierce on your breath.
no, just burn 1.
Okay.
Is the strain for using it before or after using it?
After you make
Okay.
the check, you take the strain.
All right, so then
Okay, blast. You activate blast. If
I just didn't roll any successes. I
Relatively
really
small
should. I
closed
should have pulled
areas,
out the
might
trick
disturb
star.
having the-
I should have pulled out the trick star, like charm.
Okay. I mean, are you carrying it on your person?
It's in my bag, but it's on me. Yeah.
If it's in your bag of holding, then I will say it probably doesn't count. It's an extra
Yeah, I have to
dimensional
pull it
space.
out if I wanted to use
It is technically supposed to be in like
on me.
every check you make, but if it's in your bag, I think that is
Yeah, it's
sufficiently
why
divested.
because I wasn't sure about using it yet. So
May trigger blast if the attack misses by spending 3 advantage. In this case, the original target and everyone engaged suffers the hit. So you could still apply the hit, but it would not be enough damage to take them out. 'Cause It's
Okay.
only blast 3.
well, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just. I guess the next person going. Actually, no. I'll just. No, I'll just give 1 and 1 to each. Instead of making just 4. Actually, no. 4 next person going. Take the momentum.
Yeah. Okay.
Done
There's
my
also
strain.
caps on boost dice. So where the fuck did I put? There it is. Okay. Well, it'll be one of their goes. These guys are a little surprised. They're a little shocked.
How dare!
I should have double aimed.
I should just ate the strain. They're gonna do what they do when they're in a defensive situation. They're gonna release their sleeping spores. So let's
Oh,
see.
boy.
I'm pretty sure all of you are at short range. Well, actually, no. It might just be Leona and Ruth. Are the rest of you like back in the hallway?
No, I would have been up closer.
I know for a fact I am behind Ruth. I can say.
Right. Yes, you were within touch range. So I guess it's
Yeah, I would have
Ryahn,
also
are you in the room?
been in that
Ryahn was probably
area.
back in the hallway just so because there's not that much space in the
That's true.
doorway.
It's not that broad. Okay, so everybody but Ryahn, make me a hard resilience check.
I'm gonna fail this.
Ah, okay.
As they spray spores everywhere.
Go me. I take a threat though.
Ah, fuck.
That is a lot of failure.
Oh, Leona, that's
Dice
not
don't
great
like
for
me.
you. Okay. So if you succeed, you're fine. Porter, go ahead and take
I
one
healed 2
singular
strain.
strain there.
Excuse
From
me.
from your one threat. Take 1 strain.
Okay.
Probably
I
stress
am in
related.
full strain.
Let me roll.
I feel sleepy. I'm all like, I punch myself. Nope.
No, I'm right next to you, so as you go to sleep, I go, no,
Hey,
awake.
this is gonna be fun for somebody else too. Guess who doesn't have resilience?
I would assume the mage.
That girl. Oi. Well, it's
That
only just
wasn't
weak
as
rat.
bad as it could have been.
No. Technically, Leona rolled worse because of the way this ability works. So, Leona, you suffer 5 strain plus 1 for each uncanceled failure. So you take 9. You were very sleepy.
I'm gonna heal 1 of that if it's okay.
Yes, you can remove 1, but you.
I'm now 11 to 13. Yes.
I think I understand why. You just did a breath attack, so you're probably taking like.
I was about to say like she's taking a deep breath after doing a breath attack,
and
so she
you
inhaled
get
all
a
of it.
mouthful of spores, and you feel sleepy. So Ruth will be taking 5, and then she is going to be immobilized until the end of her next turn with those threats. Kind of wobbles on her feet a little and says, I think I want to take a nap now. What were you going to say, Portar?
Oh, no,
Porter?
nothing.
Portarius?
Potarius.
Okay. Portholomew? Just put port on front of other names. Okay. That's their action. Do they want to get up close with you? I guess they need to punch you. That's their primary attack, punching. Yeah. So this group will engage Leona. Man. There's 3 angry fungusmen shaking their little fungal fists at you. And then the second one will go.
Close. Yeah.
And do I want to just do the same thing again? Probably not. That was still pretty good. Yeah.
I should have shot a group and accepted it.
Well, it's still in a risk because they do reduce damage that is not from burn. So.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the because.
But also, you're really good. They don't have a lot of wounds, so.
They only had
the
one
blast
wound,
would have been good.
It would have killed the group.
And also, does your breath weapon also have burn?
It's burn and blast, yeah.
Yeah, so it would have been better. Like I said, these guys have a little bit of. They basically get double soak against non-burn attacks.
Gotcha.
Because they're fungus. Speaking of fungus, yeah, they're gonna run up and eeny meeny miny. Actually no, Leona hasn't been attacked yet today. They're gonna try and punch Leona with their fungal fist. The second group. What is your melee defense?
2.
Okay.
I'm guessing Leona's in front of Ruth.
I had to aim the.
Yeah, probably in front of her, slightly to the side.
That's a little
spit hot
annoying.
fire.
Because I can cut bulwark for Ruth or Porter, but not Leona.
Yeah, I think with the lineup. Leona was the one who attacked them last, so I'm just.
Yeah. No,
I'm
that
trying
makes
to
sense.
spread
It's
out
just
the bullying
annoying.
chat. Okay. There's 3 minions in this group, so it should be Gra. Actually, no, it's Gra. It goes that way. 2 purples, 2 setback. They do not get to aim. Punch!
It's a punch.
Leona, you take 5 damage.
I take 2.
Okay, one of them punches you right in your shin. Ow. Your bones.
I can walk that off.
Why didn't you just make a noise like a Minecraft villager?
I mean, I feel like that's what Leona says. She gets puzzed to the shins, just kind of, Okay, that's them. Murder time. What, like 3 of you guys? No, 2.
Yeah, now I'm gonna ask to go.
Go for it.
Just step on them.
Because
Step on me, daddy.
I will challenge.
Not right
They're
now.
all equally damaged, correct?
Yeah. And there's only 2 of them left because one of them is fucking dead.
Yeah, no, I will challenge the 2 groups then.
Okay.
I don't think you need to. They're like all
But why? What's the benefit of not doing it?
engaging with them.
He wants to engage with them.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
close.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Right.
I mean, they're up on Leona's grill, so he's gonna be like, "Hey, don't do that. Over here."
Yeah, and then I'm gonna walk over to one of the groups, and I'm gonna stab it with my stabby sword with a burn quality on it.
Okay.
So my stabby sword becomes superheated.
Yeah, these guys don't got any. No, wait, they have one singular melee defense. One whole melee defense.
Oh, look at you!
I believe the idea is they're supposed to be a little, spongy. Okay, they're fucking dead.
Omo amaewa
Okay,
shinderu.
what is your damage on your big bonking stick?
That's not actually that much damage because I did only roll 1.
Well, you gotta try.
So
you
that's
just slap him.
that's only 10, but I do crit. Yeah.
Well, they all have only one, and it has a burn effect.
Yeah, I
on
know.
it.
They have 3 soak. You have burn, so you don't need to
And
worry
they all
about
have
that.
one
So
left, so it's
Oh, I also do have 2 pierce.
yeah, no, they are fucking toast.
Oh my!
I think you just walk up and do a horizontal slice, and just all of their little mushroom caps fly off.
No. I stab directly down into one, and then activate the burn quality, and it just goes.
Roast mushrooms, anybody?
later.
See, unlike the last one, this combat smells great.
Boost morale.
Mushroom.
I take my sword and eat the last one off of it.
Needs salt. Actually, no. It's Mortis. It would be needs pepper.
Needs hot sauce.
Yes.
Have they invented Tabasco?
Probably.
don't know.
If Mortis is able to pull out any outsider memory, it will be the recipe for sriracha.
I'm pretty sure sriracha type sauce
What
exists
do you get
already.
the triumph to?
I'm guessing I don't need to
Roll 'em?
activate the crit, but
No, they're fucking dead.
Left.
do I have to give it to a specific person?
Yes, unfortunately, with the upgrade you do, you have to call somebody out.
Sure, Ryahn, you're up. Take my glowing energy.
Oh, there's still some left?
Yep,
There's one
group
left.
I assume, Mortis, you would have attacked the one that actually damaged Leona first.
Yes.
So it's
not one
the one that fucking drugged everybody. It's
Uh,
left.
Yeah, questions. Does the spore still seem to be like hanging in the air?
No. It's
Okay.
it's only as an action they force you to make that
No
choice.
problem.
So
Making sure it wasn't like a lingering effect.
no, it's not an aura effect.
All right. Well,
It's a single yellow circle, and all of you failed the check to get out of there. Actually, no, that's not true.
Leona was stuck in animation at the time.
second.
You have a couple of reset frames after you do your special attack. You're off cooldown.
I just think of like in Ragnarok, where if you parry an attack and then they do attack immediately after, you get hit by it.
Yeah, watch out. Those guys are
I
slippery.
will. Let's see. Use attack spell. I will switch to my book instead, though. I don't think gives any pluses, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. Attack spell. I'll do. I can't do burn. I don't think I have anything really to do. let's see. I guess I'll try and spark with my book. Using my book.
Yep.
Cast Ruin 1 or something.
Don't have blues. P.
It's about drug. It's about power.
No
Sorry.
packs right now.
They are also probably dead. What's your?
All right,
damage
that is
total?
7 damage.
Okay. Well, that will be 1. Actually, did you put burn on this? No, wait, you can't. You can't activate
No,
fire.
I can't put burn.
All right, so that's 1 dead minion. Blep.
Zzz.
I'll just
Okay.
stab him.
I believe Porter is last man in the slot
All right, so
because that last initiative slot is gone.
Can I just get a quick recap of how the enemy forces are looking?
There is 1 minion group left with 2 in it.
And they
Ryahn just
are
With one of them.
plant.
They are engaged with Leona. Yeah.
Is
How much
Leona
got
within?
those?
Are we still in difficult terrain?
No, this is not difficult terrain.
Okay.
It's only ankle deep.
Okay.
Didn't Mortis kill the ones engaged with
And
me?
how far is Leona from
No, they
Ruth?
both engage with you.
Since I'm with
How
Ruth?
far is the group? Probably still. Actually, I don't know. They might be engaged range because I think Leona and Ruth were standing pretty close together.
Okay. Then
They're like 1 health left.
also I always feel uneasy about using earth spells underground. Just saying, you never know. Something weird might fucking happen.
Fair.
So Porter will maneuver his way adjacent to one of the shroom peeps. I'm assuming that does not actually take a maneuver since we're all engaged, but maneuvering. And he's gonna MILF slap him again with
No, Lucky, since I stepped in front of you, basically just say, Mortis, get down, and I just plank.
Mortis, duck.
So, sorry, my attack would actually have been 11 damage.
Oh.
I forgot that it was still empowered, and that is based off my characteristic, not my staff, so.
Oh, okay. I think they're all dead then.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, because that would be.
I was wondering, because like 7 seemed really low for you.
-6.
Yeah, I forgot that my signature spell was empowered, so.
Double the damage. It's pretty cool. Ruth has a lot of empowered spells. It's pretty big. That's how she gets that sweet 12.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay, 11. Yeah, they only had 1 wound left, so yeah, they're fucking zapped. Yay! Roll to heal strain. Some of you really need it.
How am I doing? Let me double check here.
How long does a nap need to be?
Oh my god, I'm missing so much strain right now.
If you
To get your strain back, it needs to be significant. Like you need to stop.
Okay,
and
I'm
do, like,
fully
a full
healed to
heal.
strain.
I'd heal 2. I still got 9. I might need a healing.
Ruth heals 2.
Or
Puts her.
I can heal
at-
strain, but I'm gonna have to burn through story points to do it.
I throw an energy potion at Axe.
that heals 5, right?
Yes, it heals 5.
Yep.
Back to
I'll
1
still
strain.
Does
down.
Ruth have an energy potion?
No, not on her.
I will give her
She's
my.
also. I mean, she's only at 7 out of 23. She's like,
Oh yeah, that's right.
No,
She
no,
got
I'm
fucking
all right.
23. That's right.
I'm all right for now.
She has the massive mana pool.
She does. Forgot about
Just shakes
that.
it off. Just stretch my legs a little bit. Touch my toes.
I am super limber.
Thanks, Mortis.
So, Leona, you mentioned traps
Yeah, so we
somewhere
get
as
to that.
well?
Yeah, there should be about. What's there? So there should be about tripwires in the water. 1 moment.
This is a. Where did I put that?
See, I don't think these tools would help with this.
No, I think actually. Well, are they to any skullduggery check, or are
It
they just to
says
pick blocks?
Locks and latches. Locks and latches.
Okay, so no,
No.
it's should just be a hard skullduggery check. Actually, I think it might be. Hold on, it might be average. Let me actually check. Because these are a bog standard dot trap of dots. Yes, dart trap is hard. Yeah. And even though there are technically 3 traps and 3 tripwires, I won't make you roll 3 times.
Ugh.
Okay, well, I got a chart for this. Yeah, I'll just do the 3 threat result on my trap table. Disabling it takes a lot of noise. All creatures within long range of you are aware of it being disabled. So,
Great.
Leona goes around cutting tripwires, and as they go slack, she makes a lot of splashing. There's a lot of clunking and clanking as the mechanisms disarm. Not your stealthiest work, but the dart traps are done, and now you can find where that hidden door is. So, there's a secret door in the back of this room.
Alright, let me open that.
Yep, you just push on it, and it kind of slides around. You find yourself in a relatively long, looks like another 25, 30-ish feet long tunnel. But because you've got your goggles on and stuff, you notice that to your immediate right, there's a very slight alcove. It looks like there is a sturdy-looking lever set into that wall there. And then the rest of this corridor is relatively long. Looks a little disused. Got some waterproof lime coating, and it looks like there is another secured metal-type door at the end of this.
I want to grab the lever and then I move it slightly to see if it's basically 2 different positions, or is it you have to gradually move it?
Yes, it seems like it's got 2 positions.
Oh, okay.
And it's got a little bit of heft to it when you wiggle it. It sounds like it is connected to some sort of weighty mechanism.
I was trying to see if I slightly pulled it, I get a sense of what it was going to activate, but I'm not sure if I can.
No.
No. Okay.
Just that it is heavy. What are the rest of you doing, by the way, as Leona leans through a wall panel and jiggles a lever?
I mean, patience in all things.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Let me.
I don't know
see what happens.
shit
just
about
in case.
traps.
Same. The very
Well,
mechanical.
I mean, you do have some myconoids that are not completely destroyed there.
Are they edible?
And they did. I mean, yeah, they're a mushroom. They're not poisonous. Their spores are
They
supposed to be
don't taste very
soporific,
well.
but
Oh, can I harvest some spores?
yes,
Hella!
make me a hard survival check.
Enough of it in my.
Spores. I forgot about this.
Yep. But as Porter is stopping down to do that, they're a little damp. You probably need to dry them out. You pull the lever, crunk, and after you do that, you can hear a grinding of gears and chains, kind of crunk, crunk.
That is a big Oh, yep.
Crunk,
Yeah, that's a big negative.
Yeah, they're probably too burned up or waterlogged for any spores to be left, unfortunately.
Righto.
The do you call it the flesh of the mushroom?
Yeah,
the
it is.
mushroomy body is definitely edible though, so you can pile up a couple
No,
of those.
Omega, I can 100% guarantee you it is actually called flesh.
Yeah, I mean I know it's like flesh of the fruit, so I'm like, does that work for fungus? Fungi are weird, y'all.
Fungi are weird.
But yeah, you hear, like I said, gears and chains kind of clacking. It sounds like it goes back east, back towards the original little cistern you were in. So there's a lot of clicking and clunking, and then it just kind of settles into place.
That did something.
It did, in fact, do something.
Considering I was a bit loud of disarming the dart trap, maybe we should try the other end of the place first. How the rest of you feel?
I mean, you know the most about this stuff, I don't.
I concur with the big guy.
Go
If
ahead.
something was listening, they probably know we're here. So,
Oh, and like the
Well,
big
I'm sure
spells,
there
all the
are
combat,
residents.
none of that. You know.
I am sure there are more things living in these sewers, but we can go about our business. So you want to go back to Cistern 1? Or do you want to go down the tunnel north?
I want to go see what the switch activated.
Okay, sure.
before
You
we
go back to room number 1. It appears to, I will simplify things, that door that was locked before, that metal door, it is now no longer locked.
Hella.
You have done some kind of counterweight to unlock the door. Go to
See,
Scott.
left is always correct.
So
Now
you
let's
can go
go-
north through that door, or there is another waterlogged door going
Now see-
right hand when you enter this
We'll
room.
go back
But
to that tunnel past
east.
the secret entrance or the secret door.
Yeah.
So we just keep going the left path until the end dead ends.
Didn't the left path already dead end?
No, there was
Oh.
when Leona went through the secret door, there was a long corridor to another chamber back there.
Okay, yeah, let's go through the secret tunnel. Secret
The
tunnel.
tunnel.
All right, you guys double back again and go down corridor D. I assume Mortis is back in front now.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Mortimer, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You're going along. There is another, secured metal door. It's not locked though, so you can move it open. You find yourself in an odd little boxy room. It looks like it's another kind of reservoir cistern, but it's completely dry. Well, not completely dry, but you know what I mean. There's no standing water in it. It looks like somebody at some point turned it into a storage room. Because there are jars and pots that are just kind of left here. Some of them appear to be smashed or broken, but some are full. You guys can search through them if you want.
One question: is it only one entrance and exit here?
No, there is another far along. At the end of this chamber, there is some kind of Mortis has mechanics and Ryahn has mechanics. You probably figure out some kind of sluice gate. It appears to be dogged. It's secured somehow to not open. But
Probably
that's
just
the
leave
other
it
exit
alone.
to this room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go take a search of the room then.
Roll average
Yes.
perception.
Like if I take bonuses.
Yeah. I don't know if Porter's not following you around because you're searching the whole room. Probably only take the one boost, but
Fair.
you get an upgrade and a boost. It's still
Yes.
pretty good.
I'm gonna then take a boost from my goggles.
I will give moral support.
I stand here steadfast, knowing that if anything comes out of those pots, I shall
I
strike it.
wouldn't smash it.
Average rate.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat amazed.
All right. The pots are all
Do that right.
fuckled. You find about 50 GP and loose coins in the pots. Because, of course, there's money in the pots.
All right.
And you almost trip over. There's another lever in here on the floor. It's hidden amongst the pots. With that much advantage, I can tell you, you suspect that lever will unseal the sluice gate, which is currently locked.
Mortis, Ryahn, make sure if there's not water behind the gate.
Okay, I'm going to ask you, how do they do that?
I listen to the gate to see if I hear water.
I will put my hand on the gate to see if it's damp or cold.
It is metal, so I don't think it would be permeated. It probably is a little damp, but everything in here is damp. It's kind
Yeah.
But can I hear the water?
You don't hear any sound of moving water.
I say with a straight face, there is no water behind this gate.
Is there a way
Alright.
that I can use detect water
Can you?
as
sense
a
water?
like maybe like a cantrip kind of spell?
Yeah, I guess as a utility, you could attempt a utility spell to detect water. That seems like a
Magic
thing
divining
you can do.
rod, yeah. Literal divining rod.
You get to douse.
Yeah, I will douse. Yes, that is my spell, dowsing. Was that just easy? Yeah.
Yeah, utility's easy.
Not that kind of water loss.
There's guys, there's a lot of water on the ground.
Well, you know all the.
Well, you actually succeeded. So yes, you cast your dowsing spell, and you're looking for water, and I assume you hold your staff probably like straight up to make this work, and
Yeah.
it just kind of leans strongly towards the sluice gate.
It's like, Morty, I don't want to contradict you, but I'm pretty sure there is water on the other side of that gate.
Oh, I was just making that up.
Morty, you should not make things up when you know we might get swept off our feet.
The water is not flowing.
I'll coin the. Also, let's make sure to coin that 50 GP just so it.
Okay. I have a question. Can I figure out about how much water would be being held back from a sluiceway relatively?
Yes, you can look at the size of the door. I mean, let's see. What's your intellect, Mortis?
Well, I was gonna do knowledge mechanics with that.
Yeah, you can roll your mechanics skill. Make me an average mechanics roll to do math. Do volume geometry.
Because my idea was like, depending on how much it is, it's like we all like go in the tunnel up to here and then lift the lever slowly.
Math.
With like distance.
I mean,
you're not sure. Like you can't eyeball it, but I'll give you with your 2 advantage. At the very least, this is a sluice gate, right? It comes all the way down. That means it goes all the way up. So there is at least, presumably, this gate is holding back at least enough water to fill the entire entranceway to this room, which is, room height. It's not room width because it's, a boxy room. But there is a possibility if you pulled this sluice gate all the way up that a lot of water could come through.
Let us not open the sluice gate.
Yeah. Remember, this is here if we might need to move it.
Yes, I consider the sluice
Ruth
gate
is checking
good
her
enough
notes by Porter Light. I'm not sure. I don't think they would have hidden it behind a sluice gate. The mechanical traps, that sounds a lot like Sky Pirates, but the water, not so much. Once again, not a lot of oceans in the Red Mountains.
Fair. I was thinking something submerged, and moving the water would make it easier to find.
Well, it's possible that they just closed the sluice gate to make this room dry so they can use it as storage.
True.
It is also, I was going to say that it is entirely possible this has nothing to do with anything related to our objective.
All right. Well, I didn't.
Yes, I don't know if all of these, on paper anyway, all of these waterways and tunnels technically shouldn't connect that far. In fact, I'm pretty sure that if I looked on a chart, some of the rooms we've been in wouldn't be connected. But obviously, there is wildlife and people down here making connections. If we do not wish to progress any further, we should return to the first room and pick a different way.
Yeah, let's try the other wooden door.
Let's try the other way.
All right. You go all the way back to the wooden door. It's slightly waterlogged and creaky, but you open it up.
Ta-da!
This is speaking of passages which are probably not official, this is a rough-hewn passage that slowly starts to slope out of the water in the bottom of that cistern. That's why that door is waterlogged. It's partially underwater. It's very crude passage work, and you guys trot all up it, and Mortis discovers, because again, I assume he is leading normally, that it ends. It's kind of like a twisty, looks like it was, hewn out by tools and stuff, not like finished or bricked up. It ends after, probably a good, 15, 20 feet, in a secured metal grate. Peering through the iron grating, it looks like it's a storage cellar, maybe?
Is the grate loose?
Oh, no, it's fixed in there.
Okay. Is it like, I guess just like look through, I guess over Porter's shoulder and like around Mortis? It's like, does it look like
you
an old
Scooby-Doo the
storage?
door. Got it. I mean, at this distance, you probably can't tell too much about how old it is.
I got telescopic lenses.
It doesn't look. I guess it does remove some stuff for distance sometimes. It doesn't look like disused per se. There's not like mold or damp. There is actually stuff in there. You think you might be able to make out once again by Porter Light. Some sacks, some crates, some tables and chairs. There'll be a stairwell back there.
Does it look like there's like other entrance points into this cellar from where we can see it?
Other than the stairs I just mentioned, no.
I don't know what this belongs to, so probably don't need to break the grate.
Oh, I think it's once again something very akin to the sluice gate. We'll double back and check it out once we don't have any other ways to go.
Yeah. All right, let's go then.
I'm not keeping track of this very well, I must admit. I'm like, we're going back and forth? Okay.
Yeah. All right,
Okay, so we're going in the metal door
The
now.
left way went down to the starting room had slimes. Second room,
Yep. One.
had Myconids. The third room was then, from like third left room, is a storage room that has sluice gate. We go back to the center, go right. The blocks off to just a cellar somewhere, and then we go back to the center to go in the center. The center go down north.
Which was the locked door that we opened
Unlocked.
from the secret door.
You unlock the door into room 6. By my count, anyway, by the way. The owner's numbering things, but that's not how it's numbered on my document. But okay. Well, presumably there are rooms beyond the sluice gate, buddy.
True.
Don't tempt Mortis. I will just dash and open it.
If he does it alone, that's fine.
Well, he doesn't need to breathe, so yeah.
Actually,
You guys
no,
just
that's a
close the
good
metal door
point.
behind him.
I mean, a plan was like you would pull the lever, we'd all be a far distance away.
No, genuinely, are you guys okay for trying that?
No.
Wait, what's the
Okay.
plan again?
Opening the
Open
gate
the-
with all the
open
water
the
behind
sluice
it
gates.
when I'm alone in the room because I don't need to breathe.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
We have another direction that was hidden by
That's
its
fair.
secret door, which would suggest that maybe someone was trying to keep it locked and hidden.
No, you have a point.
All right, you open up the metal door. Eek. This opens into a roughly diamond-shaped room. Maybe it's pretty big. It's got a slightly arched ceiling, maybe 40 feet across. There's some like grating and walkways around it, but this does appear to be another larger cistern, and there's about a heavy length of water. You guys can eyeball it. It might go as far as 15, 20 feet deep. Pretty
Deep
hefty
water.
pool. But luckily, like I said, there are some grates and stuff over it. It's fairly big, so it's about medium end to end. Let's see. Yeah, I don't need to make this a skill check. Where we can continue to go uno rapido. Basically, you guys can see on the right hand of this room, there is another metal door, much like the one that you entered in. If you look around, assuming that that one is probably locked, you notice that on the complete far side of this room, straight north of you, there is another lever on the far corner, across the center, full of water. What to do?
I will follow the group lead. Listen, I went to investigate one thing and I got attacked by slimes.
Okay, wait, hold on. So it's across an area that's filled with water?
Kind
Yes,
of.
there's
Like I said,
grates over the water.
there's a crosswalk. There's some grates over it, so you can walk like a catwalk, but it's not.
Alright, I guess I gently, limberly walk across the catwalk?
Okay. Do you do a little turn on the catwalk?
No.
Fashion show, go!
All right. Well, because of that lack of a little turn, now you shall die.
Oh. Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm fine.
You'll be having this problem anyway. So
Yeah,
out
I
of the
have it.
reservoir. It is funny, by the way, that you guys are doing lots of fights, but that's because you are doing the non-fighting challenges in an interesting order. Out of the water emerge some slightly annoyed-looking. Well, depending on your guys' knowledge skills, you might think of them as devilfish. Technically, visual-wise, for the players, not the player characters and the audience at home, imagine a giant cuttlefish.
Aww.
Yeah, you say, huh?
Are they good eating?
Dude, cuttlefish are adorable.
I mean, yeah, probably. They are whatever branch of food you would say are squids and octopuses fall under.
Mollusks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me see. Metal.
They also naturally have, they're a good source of ink.
Ooh, ink!
But also, they are silhouette one,
Oh,
and,
shit.
yes, they are giant cuttlefish.
They're big cuttlefish.
And they are going to attempt to 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Okay, time for initiative, I'm guessing.
There are 4 devilfish, and they are in the water.
I was not expecting
These are cuttlefish come from the Sea of Cortez.
I did do a little research on big boy mollusks.
Solid roll, me.
Okay.
Okay.
No, they will roll cool. They were expecting you. You're very loud.
Well, on the initiative 1 track, that initiative is going first.
Ye. Okay. They did expect you, so they will roll.
Cool.
You made a lot of noise. Jiminy
I can't not.
Well, that's true. You also make a lot of noise in general, but there was a question if they would roll cool or vigilance, and I'm like, wait, no. At several times we have talked about how you've been making a lot of noise. No, they can hear you. They're in water. Okay. That one doesn't roll super great. That one rolls okay. Let me roll again. She's not vigilance. It's what? Oh, it's just her willpower. Got it. So just 3 greens. That's okay. Sometimes you can roll baller. Wish I was a little bit taller.
Become a shot caller.
So PC. No, actually, I need to. That's right. There's 4 of them. I need to roll more. Because they are rivals.
Rivals.
I'm doing it again, Batman. Okay, all right. Now we got a spread. So PC. NPC for 3. And then PC for 2. Actually, wait, no. I got to triumph, so that's NPC. Then PC for 2. And then I think it's just the 2 I got 3 advantage, so it's... PC for 1, NPC. This should be the correct number of initiatives and things. All right, so as usual, you guys get to go first.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go first.
Yeah. You are being attacked right now.
Okay. How big is this room?
It's pretty big. It's about medium range end to end.
Okay, never mind. That plan is gone then.
You are approximately in the middle of it.
So the cuttlefish are like up to the side of the railing?
There's no railing. This is fiction.
You know what I mean?
They're up
the
to
catwalk.
the lip. Yeah, they come up to the lip. They have tentacles, so they're gonna reach out and tickle you.
Oh, Lord, are they coming?
Okay, I will... Yeah. No, I'm gonna challenge 2 of them.
Okay. Any particular preference?
The 2 that are closest to us.
They're all closest to it's like a diamond-shaped room. It's like a cross.
Okay. I don't fucking care then. I challenge Fred and Jimmy Two Legs.
All right. Okay. Confirmed. Fred and Jimmy Two Legs are challenged. Got it.
I don't know. And then one of the ones I did not challenge, so we'll say Steve.
All right.
I am going to jump at an attack.
All right. So are you actually going to jump into the water with it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the part where I said the water's like 20 feet deep?
Yes.
I think he did not.
No, I did. I will sink to the bottom.
All right. No, you are correct. Okay. All right.
No, I have a plan.
All right. Listen, I just wanted to make sure.
I don't need to breathe.
Yes,
I just wanted to make sure you know what you are doing.
But the hell is we all need to breathe, so if we go after you to try and fucking save you...
No, I can get myself out with magic.
It is true. He can teleport.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. This is a foolproof plan.
Yes,
not
it's
foolproof,
proof that
but
it's a
it's
I'm
fool.
excited to be a part of it.
It is
It's a foolproof Dallas plan.
Yes,
Dallas
it's
approved.
it's a foolproof plan, but it's full space proof plan.
Yes, it's proof that Dallas is a fool.
Well, his
Triumph!
scroll works pretty good.
I
You
will
should have
critical
added one
the-
melee to that. Actually, that check is all wrong. They are adversary 1 and have 1 melee defense, so that should be 1 red and 1 purple. I
Sag.
apologize for that, but we got a little distracted by the other stuff. Forgot to mention it.
Reroll.
Calculator.
Add.
But then you would
R.
have to remove. You would have
T.
to remove a purple, which is hard.
Doesn't matter.
That's still not the right check.
How's that not the right check?
Because it's a setback die for defense. It's okay. This check was harder. I will stop fucking with it. Okay. Okay. What's your damage?
My damage would be 8.
Okay.
No. Dumb brain. Damage would be 11. And then I critical.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I just had to write in my notes. We've got Steve, Fred, Jimmy, Two Legs, and Bartholomew.
Okay.
All right. So that was. What? Sorry, I completely spaced on it. 8 wasn't correct. What was your actual bit?
11 base with a crit.
Okay.
Well, 11 plus the 1. So 10 is my 11.
11.
And
Got
then
it,
a crit.
yes. All right. Pierce 2, right?
Yeah, Pierce 2.
Okay. So I only get 2 soaks. That turns into.
I'm guessing they're not giantkin.
No.
Okay.
They are devilfish. They are aquatic. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to roll a crit space -20 because they have durable 2.
Roll
Any vicious under weapon?
crit.
Actually, that's a good question. Do you have any?
Only if they're giantkin.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's why I asked.
If they are giantkin, the sword is Engi.
It hums with anger.
No, it's just exclamation point crit -20.
I don't usually crit.
That is true. Usually you roll threats. Nope.
Space.
God damn it. No, I can do this.
We'll get there eventually. This is why I usually ask if you want me to roll it. Still good. All right. Hamster.
I slice off a few of its tentacles on the way down.
Yes, you absolutely do. And then sploosh, you are in the water. You are now sinking. Blub blub.
As I'm going down, I give the thumbs up.
Yes. Dun 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 dun. As you reach the bottom of the tank, you realize, hold on, it's Docky down here. He is indeed on the menu.
Mortis is on the menu.
Mortis
I'm not going
is
to be
on the
surprised
menu.
if all these fish just go attack him, and I'm just going to be up here like, what do you think was going to happen?
I mean,
Well, not
I could
right
just
away,
this.
because there's one more PC slot before a couple of to go.
Fuck it, I'll go. Oh, let's see. So
He's ranged.
all right.
You guys are back
Because
at the entrance, so they're in the center, so it's short currently.
Okay, so basically, Mortis was standing on the bridge between over the water.
Yeah.
And they all came
Actually,
out from
hold
both
on. I
sides of the
can
bridge.
in fact.
Okay.
Now that you guys have seen it, I can scroll up in the correct document, dumbass. Sorry, that's my problem tonight. Is I keep fucking it up. I can just show you guys the relevant bit.
Yeah.
Because now it's not spoilers.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is going swimmingly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Rub
right.
glove, motherfucker.
Okay, I gotta go to the
I know,
source
swimming.
document because fucking Google Docs is like weird. I can't reverse paste the image out of Google Docs.
It's weird about that. I guess you have to like a better.
I mean, I have the original source image. I just pasted it in Google. That just means I gotta go into a different stack of files and find it, grab it, hug it. Edit. Copy. Paste. So you guys are in room 6. It looks like that.
Room 6. Oh, neat.
I'm guessing I'm currently in that area.
Yeah, you're in one of them little corners.
Interesting.
Okay, that is not what I was imagining, but
I now understand. Okay.
Yeah, it was diamond shaped, but I'm sorry if it wasn't clear about the directions there.
All right, then I'll just, if we're in the entrance, I'll just shoot the one that's like at the bottom left of the 4 quadrants.
Sure.
I'm gonna aim.
We'll say because his name is next in my list, that one's Fred.
Sure.
I did accidentally or on purpose name all of these.
So defenses?
Yes, they have 2 ranged defense and they have adversary 1.
All
They
right,
are camouflaged.
So it'll be a red and 2 setback.
Yep.
Can I ignore any of that? I don't think
They
I
are
do.
camouflaged. Also, by the way, when Mortis definitely cut off some of their tentacles, there's some blood, but there's also some ink, which is kind of brownish black.
Do I have any extra bottles? I don't think I do. I need to start just carrying empty bottles.
Well, technically, because recycling is cool, Leona did drink an energy potion, so
Give me that bottle.
the question is, did she hold on to the empty bottle, or did she hand it back to Mortis? Because
I don't know. I think she's a bit too busy
I
trying
can
not to be
get some
tired.
ink for you.
True.
So
Okay.
If someone just took it from her, I don't think she remembered. But that's
No.
15.
Okay.
Pierce 2.
15 pierce 2 on. So we get 2 soaks. That becomes 13. That's still pretty good. And you have 2 whole threats. Oh, woe is you. Such threats. Oh no. Whatever will you do? Yeah, I think that's that guy's gonna take an immediate free maneuver because that is one of the ones that Dallas challenged, and it's gonna blub down. Blub.
Does that look like it actually hurt, or did it like just kind of shake?
Yeah, no, it's not doing so good. You got it right in the blubby body. It sucked. It's not doing so good.
Okay.
So it's going to blub away straight down towards Mortis.
Do all of the water, like, I guess the bridge is just over a whole pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, there is water under those squares, but like I said, there's a grating. And I know
Gotcha.
it looks like a stone pattern, but I was limited by my tool set.
Gotcha.
Believe it or not, it's hard to find a non-random Dungeon Maker online app.
I will say, for my impression, I thought the sluice gate connected to this room the whole time, so good thing it didn't.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Sorry,
Right, so we'll
it's
about that later.
if we were mentally counting the numbers, yes, it would.
That would be
count, yes.
that'd been hilarious if it did connect.
Oh, you just dumped out the cuttlefish under yourself.
Cuttlefish right into us.
No.
it would've been
I
just
have
Mortis.
designed other nonsensical death traps involving water, but no, I tried to keep these mostly separate, so there would be no snowballing of nonsense. Anyway, okay, that's your attack, that's your maneuver, or their free maneuver. Anything you want to do?
I'm not moving from here.
Okay, all right. 2 NPC slots. Well, we'll have the ones that are challenged go. So, Fred is already moved and to short range of Dallas because it moves straight down. So it will spend it to maneuver 2 in gag.
Engage.
Okay. And then let's see. You're a big, strong, tough boy, and you're in the water. We're gonna hit you with the beak.
Oh no.
We're gonna
not
beak
the
ya.
beak.
All right, so that's gonna be their brawl pool. Let's see. Papa. You're still 4 defense because that's not how fighting underwater works. Doesn't affect your defense anyway.
Yep.
It's a melee attack, so it doesn't care about concealment. Also, it has dark sight. Dark sight.
Legally distinct from dark vision.
Correct. That may actually be why it is called dark sight in the GeneSys books.
Is it that actually copyrighted? Okay.
No.
I don't know if it is, but
There's
it
no
is a
way
very
they can
common term with-
dark vision is way too generic to copyright.
Yeah.
Maybe Trevor sense, but probably not.
Okay, that'll be at for just that roll 6 damage, pierce 2. So I don't think
So
that works on you.
nothing.
Yeah.
No, I still do have to
One.
parry. I still do have to parry.
Just 1 damage.
Do you
though.
want to parry?
For 1 damage? Honestly, kind of
It's a
no.
poo string,
I'll
no.
take the
Yeah.
damage.
All right. Its sharp, pointy beak punches through your armor and clips out a chunk of your pectoral region. Ow.
Huh. Get your butt mouth out of my face.
Blub. Angry blubs. By the way, you can tell. You probably can't hear so good what Leona is doing, but you can tell Leona has been here because there is an arrow sticking out of its cuttlefish bone. It's now a unicorn devilfish. And then it's time for that's its entire turn. It's time for Jimmy Two Legs. Jimmy Two Legs is going to spend its entire round to move into short of you because it's like 20 feet straight down and then engage you.
Mm.
That's his entire turn. Okay. Is it 2 PC slots or 1 now? No, it's 3. All of you go now. Whom's next? Ryahn, Porter, and
still above water.
Yeah,
Ruth,
2 are still
yes.
above water.
Two are not challenged.
Yeah.
One of them is slashed.
Yeah, and one of them can't really submerge it. I mean, it could, but it'll take a while.
It would take Steve a while. So, who wants to be active?
I'm not entirely sure what I want to do right now.
I got an idea,
All
so I'll
right.
do it.
All right.
I will go ahead and cast Curse
Oh,
Okay.
that's smart.
on at least well, hopefully the 2 of them that are visible. I need to get enough advantages.
Yep.
Or wait, no. I should be
No,
able
no,
to
if
do
it's
it.
2, it's for free.
Yeah.
Because you're increasing the difficulty no matter what. So additional target
Yeah.
always at least gets 1 extra guy.
I just always forget that the additional targets gives you 1 and already, and then the others are more. So it is just going to be a average difficulty.
Yeah, and adversary doesn't apply to this, so they're not anti-magic devilfish.
God
So
damn it.
go ham.
Anti-magic devilfish.
That's terrifying.
The Mortis way.
Successes. So I don't think anything happens with more successes.
No, I think you just grab them.
Nope.
So what sort of curse be this?
This is I have it. That was called Cursed Convulsion.
Beady, baby.
As you know, just their electricity inside the body is condensed enough that it causes their bodies to jerk without their control, and they lose 1 of their skill dice.
All right. So it's
Or not skill dice, 1 of the green dice.
ability dice, yeah. All right.
Ability dice.
With that threat, your choice. Take 2 strain or 1 wound.
I'll take 1 wound.
All right. Spicy casting. Okay. Porter still unsure what he wants to be doing.
That curse is a good idea, but
If you want to wait, you can always tell Ruth to go. And she
yes,
will
please,
do
Ruth,
something.
go.
Okay. All right.
A quick question: how far down are they?
The ones that are on the surface are short range from you because they're about halfway across the room.
Range,
The
okay.
ones that are at the bottom are now at medium range and also are at the bottom of a dark pool of water. So,
Okay.
well, give that guy a good luck with that.
Yeah. So, short range.
But you can do a lot with short range.
Yeah.
You know what? Mortis is safely underwater. Nobody got in melee. Let's do another empowered fireball. Slam with the fire. Ruth will aim. And go yeah. Or pause. 1 bar. No sa. Because that's not how that works. It is a combat check though, so one of those becomes red. Because of adversary. It's pretty evenly balanced. Well, we'll see if it works.
Old strategy, Captain. See if it plays out.
You said the exact thing I was thinking.
All right. So there's another, Hadoken wave, let's see. No, she should not polish off the one that's hurt. She's casting a big spell, so she'll aim this first at Bartholomew. So he's going to take 12 plus 2. Reduced by his soak, which is 4. 3? 4. Okay. No pierce on Empowered Fireball. But that is 4 soak. It was 14 damage, so it's just 10. Oh, it's true. That's very funny. I'll spend the 1 advantage to activate Manipulative. I will move it in a range band in any direction. I'll be nice to you guys and say farther. Ruth's going to blast Bartholomew up out of the water and into the back wall. So it is technically now at medium range from you, but it is out of the water. As it just kind of gets fucking blasted by this attack anime style into the back wall. Splat. Splorch.
Nice.
Just like fishing back home.
I believe they use alchemy for that most times.
Oh, where's the fun if you don't do it yourself?
Master Ryahn, Operation Toaster Lake is a go.
Did you hear something?
Nothing important.
There is a slight increase in the number of bubbles coming from down below. Okay, all right. That's her turn. Portarius. Wait, I think I said that one already.
I think you did. Portobello.
Portobello mushrooms. I mean, you guys are going to have calamari and mushroom stir fry after this.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sounds not bad.
But, that other one's at medium, but it did just hit a rock wall.
Cuttlefish are more octopodal tasting, I would assume.
Yes, probably.
Which is still good. I just don't know the Italian word for octopus.
Pulpo.
Malamari. Oh, wait, that's a Pokemon.
No, it's literally pulpo.
Oh, pulpo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't necessarily thinking of having this big water fight. It's like my usual bag of tricks is.
There was some concern about what you would do if you were completely submerged, but I don't think you guys were planning on being out of the water.
No. What I will do then is I will just pass a round of buffs then, but not the defense one. Let us just do a bog standard Earth's Blessing. It's nothing fancy. It's just gonna be a regular augment, but I would be able to do additional, so it will not be too difficult. I still haven't pulled up those fucking spell cards. I just realized. That'll take me just 1 second.
I think augment starts at easy. No, augment does start at average. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I'm like loath to cast it without.
Barrier starts at easy.
Yeah.
It's just that all the fun stuff with barrier costs 2. Most of this is decently balanced. Mostly.
Let me double check what
the added effects with magic get with attack spells get pretty bonkless.
Pretty bonkless, you may say.
With her special implements, I haven't cast Volcanic Lightning yet, but
I can add
that's a hard check.
Divine Health too. Okay, perf. I will do that then. Earth's Blessing, it will be Divine Health, and additional targets, which will both be free, so it'll just be an average check. Divine Health is very nice.
Who is your initial 2 targets?
It will be me and Ruth.
Okay.
Listen, I'm one of those people, when you have like the guest NPC, you keep them safe.
Oh, hell yeah.
But let me see here.
Or as Mortis would say, glub, glub, glub.
Yes, there's much glub. I don't believe there's any bonuses or that, and so.
By the way, Ryahn, does your student normally do that? Dive headfirst into danger?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm a student after my own heart.
Let me double check the additional targets. For one advantage. Okay, so. Oh wait, fuck. I think I did that wrong. Hang on.
What's up? What do you think you did wrong?
Range. Are we all engaged with each other?
I don't think any of you guys have moved, so yes, actually,
Okay.
you're the passages between rooms are deliberately quite narrow. So you may notice I've drawn most of them as only one square wide. So yeah, it's pretty tight. You're probably all engaged with everybody.
No,
Right,
that
yeah,
is
he's
not
gonna-
true. There's one person who's not
it's true.
engaged with anybody.
There's one singular person you are no longer engaged with.
What
He is beyond your help.
What is Dallas's range at the bottom of the fucking water?
Medium.
Long.
Yeah, no, I ain't.
Oh.
No, it's not long. It's medium,
ain't
but
going that
you're like 20 feet straight.
All right,
down,
so
buddy.
I will tag all of us with augment, which means everyone increases their wound threshold by 5. You will always gotta make sure of this. Increase your ability of any skill checks by 1. I do believe that is it.
Indeed
Still
so.
solid.
Yes.
You all feel healthy. All right. Now it is the last 2 NPCs. Yes.
So
I
Steve
will
and
have
Jimmy
Steve
Tule.
go.
Oh no, wait, Steven.
Stephen Bartholomew.
Yeah.
All right. Steve's a little annoyed. He's lost some tentacles. He's not happy about that. Let's see. The best for this is, I mean, they're related to octopi and cuttlefish and stuff, so they are fairly smart creatures. So they'll notice that one of you shot some shit at its friend.
I believe the 7th smartest animal on the planet. You think?
I mean, I can tell you because it's not going to come up anywhere else. These stat blocks do come with int 3.
Oh man, they way
Oh,
smarter than I
Jesus.
am.
They don't have like technical skills and like knowledge or anything, so they're not like, intelligent in like a book learned sense, but they're very
Comprehension.
cunning creatures. They're they can tacticalize.
Well,
So they're going to
actually-
tacticalize by spitting ink at Leona.
Octopods are one of the tool-using animals.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're giants, so they might be, but magic and shit. Okay, so this is an average range check for it. Its range is 2, as well 3 agility. So it's not a combat check, so there's no defense on this. We're just gonna see if it does a cool thing. It does a cool thing. Leona, you are semi-blinded. You get ink in your eyes specifically, or on your goggles technically, but in your eyes because mechanics. You add 3 black dice to all checks until the end of your next turn. I cannot make it any longer, so there you go. You got 2 threat. Leona, would you like to take a free maneuver or anything like that?
Can I maneuver to like wipe the ink off me, or is it like?
No, it does not have a removal condition. You are inked.
Is it?
It will go away
Is it
after one
technically?
turn.
Is it considered a status effect though?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a status effect. You could cure it. It
Okay.
it will also just go away whenever she takes her turn.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I was just double checking for other such things.
Is the one that's still out of the water still out of the water?
Yeah.
Yes,
it is about to go. It
Bartholomew
hasn't
is
gone yet.
still pinned in the
I'm gonna
wall.
even if I have the status, I'm gonna just aim at it.
Alright, okay, you aim at that one. Got it. Okay, and he doesn't have his free maneuver, so that's everything for Steven. It is in fact Bartholomew's go. It is out of the water. It is amphibious. Okay, it's not aquatic, so it can move outside of water. It just
Oh,
doesn't
that's
like it.
horrifying.
Yeah, they're not
Flops
strictly
along.
bound by the water. So it's gonna get up on its tentacles and it's gonna spend a maneuver to get back in the water. It likes the
Full-on
water.
Cthulhu creatures.
They are devilfish, an
Can
obscure
see
term for
why.
octopuses. Because I still remember Drebin's weird story about a fucking Nordic fishing village where the chick had to eat octopuses or whatever the fuck was going on there. Seriously, Hideo Kojima, where do you get your material? Is it drug related? You gotta share.
Though Japan has a very weird relationship with octopi.
The in general, the Beauty of the Beast unit is fucking weird. I don't know how and why things happen, but anyway, it scoots back into the water.
I'm just imagining those fucking mushroom tentacruel things.
Okay, so that I mean, I can move up to short there. Sure. It will spend the technically second
Yes.
maneuver to engage with who specifically? I guess Ruth bopped it, so she'll engage with it. You're all kind of in that cluster, but so it kind of blubs towards you. Top of the round. 2 PC slots.
I would like to go. Wait,
yeah.
hasn't Lucky? Oh no, Lucky buffed
Yeah,
everyone.
Lucky
buffs.
buffs.
Except you.
Okay, I need to look something. Well, yeah, but I need to look something up for a second.
What are you looking for?
The spell list. I have it pulled up. I'm just seeing if I can do something. So, blast can be centered on me, right?
I mean, yes, but that's bad for you because you're engaged with yourself. You take the blast damage.
Oh, okay.
If you activate it anyway.
Just trying to figure out a way to just hit those two.
You would have to disengage, and I'm going to tell you, you are fully underwater, so counts as difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
You are also, I'll be nice and make it 1, but you're going to take a setback die as well because you are trying to melee fight underwater. It's not great.
Well, that's if I melee fight.
True. I mean,
The spellcasting is not hampered by underwater.
Actually, let me look at the chart. Because you need to be able to speak.
I am fully able to speak because I don't need to breathe.
I guess that is true.
I've thought about this before, not specifically for today, but just in general.
It is just soul vibrations.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, wait, nope, hold on. Character interfere. No, you're not trying to swim. Okay, almost got you.
No.
You're standing still.
I'm just going to launch ice barrages at one of them.
All right.
I'm just going to add the ice quality.
Jimmy Two Legs is not damaged, so doing him or Fred.
They're both engaged with me, right?
Yep.
Then I'm going to go after Fred.
Okay.
And I'm actually not going to add ice quality. It's still going to be icy, but I'm going to add burn. Basically, frostbite.
Yeah. Okay. They have adversary 1, so make sure to
Either read or die.
upgrade a combat check. And this is spellcasting, right? So they don't add their defense.
No. The magic is cool.
You're going to attack Fredwood Durst is his full name, actually.
Fred. I gotta break stuff. Jesus Christ.
I mean, usually I go A, B, C, D for enemies in a combat, but, Dallas wanted to throw out names, so we're throwing out names.
I feel like Dallas didn't understand the question, so he just...
No,
he did. It's just he was questioning, like, I was just asking in general if he had a preference. The answer was no, but he had no preference in a funny way.
Jimmy Two Legs is still the best name for an octopus. I maintain this.
I mean, technically, I think cuttlefish have hunting tentacles, so they've got, like, 2 gripping tentacles.
Yeah, they have 2 larger tentacles.
Yeah.
They're like somewhere, but they're really interesting.
I haven't attacked them. Like I said, I did my research to make sure this.
Is aiming hindered by water at all?
No, you can take a maneuver to do that.
Okay, then I will.
It's only difficult terrain, only affect to movement.
So it would be 1 red, 1 purple for the difficulty die.
Yeah, and you're aiming.
So it'd be Yigburp. All right. Okay, I cannot trigger the burn, but it does take the damage, which is 10 to the face.
All right. So that's going to be 6 because it's got 4 soak.
Because I shoot out an icicle
we'll take it out
spear at him.
because that takes it to like 19 out of 16. So Fred's dead, baby.
Fatality.
You fire an ice spike right through his squiggly cuttlebone, right onto Leona's arrow, and just kind of splorches and turns into mats. So it kind of blubs into some ink sacs, some tentacles, and some cuttlefish bone.
Sweet.
And you've got 2 threat. Well, luckily I'm in that zone.
Oh, please don't make me. I know how you could really fuck me up here. Dropping my weapon would really suck right now.
No. You are using an implement. I will also do my favorite too, and I will say you damage it 1 step.
Okay, I have a question for that.
Actually, are you using an implement? Yeah.
Yes, I am. But is the implement damaged or is the sword damaged?
They are. Actually, that is a good question.
They're
technically like
technically not the
sharing
same.
together.
I mean, I think they are.
Okay, because I swapped this between my 2 things.
It's true. Yeah. So you drew your sword that has your arcane focus in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, that the arcane focus means that your weapon becomes an implement. So yes, that takes a damage a step.
Okay, so that's fine.
It's cold. There's lots of water. It kind of cracks. You guys notice, as some ice and some devilfish mats float to the surface. As there's now a slight fog in here, the room is getting colder. But that means that the gem or whatever you've put that's the focus item cracks a little bit in your sword because it's cold.
Yeah.
Cold
Can I
sword.
go next?
It doesn't sound like anybody's objecting.
No, go for it.
All right. So, is there still Bart?
Bartholomew is engaged with you. Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll spend a maneuver disengage.
Sure.
Whoop. I can still have an aim on him, so.
Do you use the aim if you do? Sorry, do you lose the aim if you move? Let me check.
I believe you do.
I don't know if it's like based off this person.
Aiming. Aiming during combat. Gain on your next. Okay. Use the aim maneuver. Line up. Only gains the bonus of aiming if they remain in their current position and do not perform any additional maneuvers or actions with your next combat check. So yes, if you move or do anything else, you lose it.
Okay. Well, I'm disengaging.
All right, you'll ditch the aim to disengage.
And but I think the upper glasses remove 2 blacks from range combat checks as well.
I believe they do. Yes, so you only take
and the like, and the like. It just wasn't descriptive to me.
So yeah, it's supposed to be on any visual things applied to a ranged combat check. So yes, it would counteract your blindness somehow. Well, it has tiny wipers.
2 black. It would only counteract part of it because it's still
it's 3.
black.
But... And remember, it still has 2 range defense, so you're still adding 3. It's just you're not making it 5.
5.
Listen, like I said, I thought these guys out pretty good. I think
these
the balance level
cool.
of 1 per PC is working out.
Also, to me, it's like I'd rather roll, I guess, 1 red and like 3 blacks instead of like an extra.
It's true. They are adversary 1. No, yeah, you would. Actually, you'd only increase the difficulty if you're firing in melee with yourself.
I thought it was more. It would just be like it would be instead of easy, it'd be average because it's how that works.
Yeah, it increases the difficulty.
I don't want to rush anyone, but I technically have to leave in like.
I figure you guys will probably stop after this because these guys are kind of chunky. I have a point for that actually in the story. There's a rest area coming up.
Sweet.
We have been going for over 3 hours.
I feel like we may be a bit too slow to combats, but hey. Okay.
I mean, you've done 3 of them, so not really. I think you've got this one in hand, and you guys were technically solving some small puzzles, thinking about stuff, exploring.
All right, just 1 red and then 3 setback. Okay.
Hell, like I said, when we didn't even get into the sewer until the start of the second hour.
Damn.
All right, well that blinded is coming in handy. Okay, what's your damage though? I think Bartholomew's probably fucking toast.
That's 13 pierce 2.
Yeah, okay. He's at 10 out of 16 wounds, so he gets 2 soak. So that was what, 13?
Still 11.
No, 14. Yeah. So yeah, no, he's toast. Again, Bartholomew, you fire right through his cuttlebone. He just ink sacs and tentacle bits and cuttlebone kind of flop onto the floor, the water, whatever.
But now bad things happen.
But you did get 3 threat.
The ink. Ugh. I assume it like dissipates off my face and my turn ends.
Yeah, basically, you finish wiping it out of your eyes. Or your little eye wipers on your goggles, get rid of them. Okay. Can't really do significant advantage. Yeah, okay. because I can work with this. I'm going to spend those 3 to have you fall prone. You kind of lose track of your footing, and so you kind of slide and roll onto the floor. You do not fall into the water yet, but you are now on the ground next to the lip, and as established, there are no railings. So you are in danger of falling into the water. Except I think you have jump up, so you just take it back. But, you know, I'm making you do your thing.
I don't think I have jump up.
Okay, you don't have jump up? Cool, all right.
Actually, let me check.
I think that's in Thief, but I don't know if you bought it yet.
Actually, I might. Is it in Thief? Let's see.
I'm pretty
There
sure it's in
isn't jump
Thief.
up. There is just parkour.
I jump up in Thief. There's jump up somewhere in Rogue. Maybe it's an Assassin.
Not in this one.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
I need to check.
If you don't have jump up, yay, you're prone.
Actually,
Actually.
if something says like it's a once per round ability, does that count as like that would be a maneuver?
No, it's whatever the ability is.
Okay, because it doesn't say what it does. It just says once per round you can I may suffer 1 strain to use this talent and move to any location within short range.
Look at the actual description in the talent section.
I'm pretty sure parkour is a maneuver.
Okay.
Yeah, parkour is definitely a maneuver.
It's a type of movement. It's just you make a check to. You can move
actually no.
around
I
obstacles.
don't want to spend 3 strain to move right now. Honestly.
No.
Mm.
It's supposed to be so you can do like normally impossible movement, like get around boxes or get up places.
Wall running.
Yeah.
All right.
Parkour.
I'll just be on the ground right here in the mud,
Okay.
in the ink.
Yes, it's very damp. It's slightly inky. Anyway. That's I think everything from you. Because you disengage unless you want to take some strain and stand back up.
No.
Okay, it is a NPC slot. Bartholomew's fucking toast.
Yeah, Jimmy Two Legs and Steve are left.
And Jimmy Two Legs is fine. Where the fuck did I post the initiative? There it is. Okay. I will keep things simple, and I will remove the 2 from the back. All right. Well, Jimmy Two Legs is very, very simple. He is going to attempt to. Does he want to bite Mortis or tackle Mortis? The beak worked last time. He's got a pierce on that. We'll go for that.
Yeah, that does seem like the better option.
Yeah, because he's not cursed. You still have.
He's
loads of
fine.
Defense though. Yeah, he's completely unharmed.
Everyone else is fucked up or dead, but he's fine. Ooh.
Okay, I did okay.
Uh-oh.
All right.
That's a crit.
Yeah, that'll be 6. Pierce 2. Does that do
I'm
a
going to
wound
parry that because
Yeah, that
I
removes the
will
crit.
take a crit if I don't. So I will spend the 3 strain to take nothing.
All right.
But,
I will
or 2 strain.
use the Triumph to activate the Burn 2 quality. It is a poisoned beak. Technically, you are immune to poisons that cause damage that way, but not. It's mechanically
It's an
just
acid.
a burn quality, so it's
acid.
like acidic or something. So that means that at the start of your turn for the next
I will
2 turns, you
2.
take 5 Pierce 2, which is not really that big of a deal.
Die, soak that.
Yeah. It'll still activate it anyway. It doesn't know any better.
That's fine.
We're trying. We're trying out here.
It's okay.
And it probably takes a strain, which is a wound, so it's at 1 out of 16. Now Steve's turn. Steve's not in a great way. He can't really maneuver.
No, Steve is... Dude, hamstring is like the worst base level crit.
It's pretty mean. I think he's just gonna turn his action into maneuvering. He's gonna choose range to engage with Leona because she is close to the water. Hopefully, he can get a tasty snack next time. Steve will not get a tasty snack next time.
No, we could all critically fail.
I guess it's true. We have seen that happen. But okay, that's it for Steve and Jimmy Two Legs. So it is now 3. I believe it is once again Porter, Ruth, and Ryahn.
Let's have Ruth go.
Okay. Let's see. Ruth is. I mean, she's at 9. We could rack up another spell, but she hasn't poked anything today, so she's just gonna draw her. What's our best one here? Probably Needle. She's gonna draw her Crimson Needle. That's her rapier in her left hand, and she's just gonna poke poor Steve. Okay, so your melee is right. She has a fuck ton of melee. Her oh wait, no. She's got Tactician. So this is based off her int. So this is actually a hecking great roll. I'm good at this.
Yay!
2 purples.
You gotta weave the. You gotta
1
weave
setback die for the
melee
guy.
and the spells.
She used her maneuver to draw because she does not have quick draw. Yeah, I think that's everything because we're adding in the boosting there. So just go for it. No, wait, one of those should have been red. That's my bad. Is it removed? Okay, that worked. Yeah.
Oh, Steve is dead.
Steve's gonna be fucking dead. So that will be doot. Oh, and there's another advantage. It's actually 4 advantage because it's superior. I forgot to add it. So that will be 9 damage, pierce 3. And I think that does it for Steve right away. He's got 1. Actually, no. He's still got a decent amount. So that's. No, actually, it's only just barely not enough. That is 17 out of 16.
Well, let's see what the crit is.
No, he's done though. That's maximum. I mean, I can roll it to see what's up, but
okay.
It would be a double anyway. So it doesn't matter. Just see what's. I'm just curious now.
I mean, it would actually. I don't think she wants to do anything.
No, it'd be even.
So it would be a plus 30 crit. Yeah, slightly dazed.
Oh
matter.
God, that
no,
poor
but she
octopus,
just
if it was alive.
with her left hand, she just draws, like I said, the Crimson Needle, which is it's a ruby studded rapier that looks like it's made almost of like red glass, and she just gets him right between the eyes. Thunk! What have you? Oh, that was easier than I thought. So Mortis, are you all right down there? You can't really hear very well. It's people speaking above water. Mortis, blub twice if you're in trouble.
I will not blub twice.
Okay. All right. Ruth is gone. That's Ryahn and Porter, but the only one left is the guy Mortis is dealing with. Do you want to do anything about that situation?
Considering my attack spells are electricity, I don't think it'd be good to cast them into the pool of water with.
Nah, do it! Do it!
I mean, it will mean
The
it
water
Ride
is
the lightning!
filled with
It means it would
cuttlefish,
just kinda-
so it's probably
it would
at
kinda
least
just
somewhere
deflate.
connected to a body of salt water. Yeah, no, I understand.
Wait, is it mountain water though?
No,
freshwater is
I mean,
not.
it is mountain water, but these are devilfish. These are
Fun
oceanic
fact:
creatures.
the thing that is conductive in water is nothing to do with the water. The minerals in the water,
Yeah, pure
But
water.
this has to
is,
be connected to salt somewhere.
not in conductive.
Yeah.
It's not hindering either, though, so it's like a neutral.
I won't be doing anything, I guess.
All right,
Then someone else take this.
Porter, do you want to try and do anything for your underwater friend? I say he's not really that poor. He's taken like what, 1 wound?
Yeah.
Oh, me? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've taken 1 wound.
You're locked in a cuttlefish duel.
I'll just wait till my next turn and I'll give it a shot. See, whatever.
Depending on how Omega's doing physics, you are the most fucked. Actually, Axe.
Oh, you're right. No, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Actually,
mechanically how to
I'm not
represent
sure because I
that,
know
but
I know bullets suck shooting into water, but I'm not sure if arrows.
Arrows are
mean,
worse. Arrows are
you can't-
100%
well,
worse.
No, not infinitely, because bullets, the more volume you have, the
No,
more
not
damage
infinitely,
you do,
but they are 100%
'cause you
worse.
can arrow fish, but I think it's probably still like it should at least count as having some like cover.
Well, especially because you said it was dark water.
Also, yeah, it's true. It's very dark down there, so
Yeah, then, okay.
your goggles help, but yeah, you'd be taking at least a lot of setback dice. But yeah, so I assume a Porter has nothing to add to this as well.
No. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I'll just let my past turn go. I don't want to be
All right.
casting earth spells down here, and I've already used
The
up
top
all
of a
my
round.
spells,
So I assume Mortis wants to go because he's fighting a cuttlefish
Yeah,
to the
I
death.
have a plan.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to aim and stab and pray. need this roll to go a certain way.
Oh my God, do I pray?
Okay,
Well, you can only
please
teleport by casting
advantage. I don't even care if I...
You can only flicker step, I think, when you cast an Arcana spell.
Oh, that's even better, actually. Then I'm just going to do a base bolt of ice.
Okay.
Not actually with ice quality, but...
Yeah. You still have to add 1 for close combat because it is engaged with you, but...
no, I do not.
Oh, right, yes.
I get that for free. That is my implement.
Do not forget to add your black die, though, because you're using your damaged implement.
No, I'm not. And also, the die is... I actually roll no purple dice, because it's a red dice.
True. It is an adversary.
And I'm going to aim and really, really pray.
Oh, it's almost midnight. Okay, my sleepiness is catching up with me. We'll probably be...
Yes!
Oh,
Okay.
there you go, okay.
I don't even care that this only does, like... What? It only does 8 damage.
Okay.
Plus the crit, whatever that does. But I will use 3 of those advantage. Out of the water shoots an ice crystal covered in a cloak of smoke that then solidifies into Mortis, standing on the catwalk again.
Oh, he's back.
Yes, I forgot he could do that.
Okay, now how did I crit?
Well, roll crit.
Or does magic crit?
Yeah, unless you add the certain quality, you have to do it with a triumph, but you got a triumph. So you can just exclamation point crit.
Just the thing
minus
is that
20.
Does it carry your implements? Actually,
No.
attack spells usually don't have a crit rating unless they are given it by some
just during its next
addition.
turn. That does make sense, though. It is distracted. It's wondering where the fuck you went.
It goes, where food?
I was like, there was food here now, but now there was no food. This is not how this is supposed to work.
Technically, Ruth would specifically be like, oh, neat. I can do that, too.
Nice.
Because in case you haven't picked it up, she's a magic.
Oh, yeah, no, she's definitely a magic. She's a way more traditional magic fencer than I am.
Okay, so I have a tactical question for y'all as we wind this down. That cuttlefish is pretty dazed and confused, and is at the bottom of the tank.
I'm not gonna hunt the cuttlefish down.
Are you guys gonna stick around and draw it back to the surface, or are you guys ready to just pull the lever and get on out of here?
I'm ready.
That will still take one of you a little bit of time. So if you guys want to grab some calamari scraps and some ink sacks, you can do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Jimmy Two Legs survive.
If it tries to attack us, we'll
if it tries to attack us, we'll kill it.
But
it's like I said, it's distracted. It's a little.
We have asserted dominance.
So it's probably just going to be like, what the fuck?
Where did my friends go?
Can release up some, like I said, some cuttlefish flesh.
Yeah, I would like the bones because I can make that into something.
Yeah.
Do cuttlefish have bones?
Yeah.
That's what cuttlebone is. Lucky.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a huge
they have
bone.
One singular bone.
Oh.
Yeah, and because they're giant cuttlefish, these would be massive.
Okay, cool.
I guess they just have a frame bone.
Yeah, cuttle bones are cool.
Wow.
It's like a shell. I said, they're mollusks. It's basically like a
yeah. They basically have one singular shell inside.
A super strong snail shell, essentially.
Like an inverted shell.
But they're calcium rich. You use them for pet food sometimes.
Yeah, birds especially because they can make their beak better on it.
But it's also good for jewelry.
Yeah.
It is apparently temperature resilient, but carvable.
Wow.
So yeah, you got some chunky bits of that.
I noticed because one of my friends had that bird.
Flesh. And you got some ink. Squid ink.
Hello.
Which actually, by the way, in real life, squid and cuttlefish ink is like I said, slightly brownish technically.
Yeah. It's like dark brown, like maple.
You can make it darker that way, but yeah, it's a natural color. All right. So basically, you guys do the jog with the lever. You go out door F. Well, technically into corridor F. I will simplify this because it's a long corridor. I assume you look down it. There's 2 doors going north in here. So you're going to go down this line and basically, one of them goes up a long way, even further north, and one of them goes into a little rough-hewn, possibly natural extension that kind of dead ends. And in that area that you check out, because I assume you would, probe it because it's kind of like rough and loose. It it's actually like raised a little bit, so it's dry. It goes maybe another like 12 or 15 feet deep. There's a little slight dip in the ground that looks like it may have been used as a fire pit at one point. Like there's some marker stones and stuff and some like soot stains. There are some outlines and maybe even some like scraps of maybe some old bedrolls. And there is a graffiti on the wall in Old Lemurian, which says something to the effect of like, Johannes was here.
Classic.
Yeah. So this is in fact my natural place to stop and take a break. So
Nice.
we can probably call the session here. I'll give you guys the full 20 experience points, and next time you guys can probably attempt to recover some strain by having Porter cook you the mushroom and calamari stir fry.
Oh, I'm already full up. I'm good.
That's true. You're pretty good.
I
Some
have
of the other
one
people just
wound
take a
that I
nap.
can like.
I did roll actually.
Yeah, no.
Let me roll
Leona
my
needs
first
some
for that,
rest.
right? Yeah. I'm late for right now.
Needs some
I don't think
milk.
anyone's bad. I don't think anyone's badly hurt, but
Should we roll for recovery strain for
Leona
everybody?
definitely took
Yeah, you
some
should roll the
huge
recovery
strain
strain,
damage.
everybody.
I don't
if
think
you've
I got
got a
anything
minute,
from
so you've
that.
been spellcasting. Okay, so Ruth gets back 5. That's good.
I don't.
She's
yeah, I think
Okay.
still at 4 after that because she has been spellcasting like a motherfucker.
Yay, I'm full.
Hey, Omega. One of these cuddle
One
bones. I
Yeah.
put 3 3 giant cuddle bones.
Sure.
I'm gonna turn it into a sword because I am a giant pun lord.
Yeah, I see what you're going for.
Oh.
So, fun fact: another word for the cuddle bone is the gladius
Yeah.
Ah.
because it looks
And
like one.
I'm gonna be honest. These guys were still 1. They were about the same size as a human man. So
Oh, yeah.
it probably is, big enough to be used as a sword.
Yeah,
Some pretty.
So,
funny
I have some
stuff.
specific stuff planned for the
How
other
mu-
ones.
Do you think we
but,
did like halfway of this or like?
I would say this is more like 2/3 actually.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You guys are pretty far in.
All right, so I guess we can. get
You
this shit
technically
done and-
skipped a bonus chamber, but I understand why you would do that because that's the thing with the freaky water traps.
We're gonna probably go back to it. 'Cause yeah.
It's a question for you. Do you want the achievement? Keep in mind the achievement does nothing.
I mean,
But there might be some extra shit in there. You don't know.
Mortis can open it and we just stand in the other room.
Yeah,
We can stand in the
I
room
mean,
down
I'm
the
not
hall, so
personally, I'm not afraid of fucking drowning. Like, I have magic on my
Yeah.
side.
No, I just want to make sure we have all of our stuff first.
Let's see.
I feel the need to full clear the map.
Should I get
Well-
should I get masterful casting and signature still improved, or polymorph and deadly spell?
Signature spell
polymorph
improved
is
sounds
really
really
fun.
good.
Neat.
Listen,
Roll
Omega.
3 now.
No, I'm only brawl 2.
Okay.
It's not in class for me, so I have to spend a little extra.
Right. That's right. It gets a little.
Omega.
Yeah.
Can we work some stuff about my class up into, because I feel like this narratively makes a lot of sense.
Sure.
Not now, but when we go after Dread Pirate Roberts.
Sure.
I guess that might be
Because I
the thing
feel like that's when I'm going to class up.
That's fair. Yeah. It's fun. You get to look at your dark mirror.
Yes.
Dark.
I had my third tree, and I think
So I'm gonna-
I'm gonna do it. I just gotta find the pathing for it again.
He is here for your souls, though.
I forget what's 3 is the skill level for someone who's what's the level? It's that someone like relative to
Someone who's proficient, but not like a savant.
I mean, I think 3 is like the professional level.
okay.
Yeah, it's like professional, but not like exceptional.
All right.
Most NPCs who are supposed to be good at a thing get 3.
Okay,
yeah,
then
like-
that's probably where I'll stop with Porter's Brawl then.
A carpenter would have 3 carpentry, but like the master carpenter would have 4.
And if he was the literal best carpenter in the whole ass world.
No, because
Well, maybe not literal best, but like top 10. 5 is your cap, so barring
Like a
weird
specialist.
yeah, Bruce
shit.
Comrade talking about Kimbuta and Business Sister. It's like it was probably in a like talking about from temples and stuff. It's like probably was a martial match. I should probably have some fists to back that up.
So I'm grabbing.
I mean, I
wild-
left it open-ended. You could have won a drinking contest with that person, and they just told it like, "Oh, I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
I was defeated." But like I said, that's why I framed it open-ended.
Mhm.
Sheena Tigerfist wasn't there firsthand to witness it, so it's all rumors and hearsay.
That's true.
I'm gonna
I
get wild.
still like. Well, I still I still want Porter to go challenge the fucking Wave Temple over on Sapphire Island at some point. So I still need it.
Yeah.
Is he on a storm?
What's
dojo?
about
Dojos. There's a monk temple on the Sapphire Island he wants to go to.
Yeah.
So I've now got wild magic. So I now have primal as a skill.
Okay.
I must go trade
Oh,
pointers.
nice.
All right.
And
I'm going to
Hunter's
wrap the
Quarry,
audio, by
so-
the way. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Nice out.
I'm boring because I'm putting 30 points away from myself, being like, this is the eventual Dark Knight bonus. I just took one more and no rules, so I have 3 in it.
Yeah, so solid. That's good for stuff.
Where's my brawl?
Yes,
I know.
I'm
Hunter's
tired.
Quarry,
I'm going to
which
go back
is-
to what I was doing before this, which is laying in bed and playing Hades.
Solid.
Thank you, Switch.
Mhm.
But I hope you guys had fun. I still we had a decent session. I am sorry if the front half of this was a little loaded because I had 3 NPCs technically to introduce all at once, but I feel like we
No, it
got
makes
through them.
sense.
Because you can
I feel like we
ask
could
about their
probably-
backstories at a
We
later
could
date.
probably finish here and then.
Yes,
maybe
next
do the
session you
other
guys
job.
can probably finish off this dungeon and
Do
also
one
go
other
do the
job.
extra thing.
Yes,
in
extra
Witchtown.
thing. All right, everyone. Say your goodbyes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right, cool.